Hello, Ella. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was back here like scrambling to get everything. I had like my dog, my animals were driving me crazy. I'm trying to get my stuff together, and you know how it is. It's like always like a hurricane over here. So,
You
uh,
are a zookeeper in like a magical zoo is what you are.
a literal and figurative, metaphorical zookeeper is definitely who I am. So
Mhm.
it's good to see you, as if we don't talk all the time. But
Mhm.
it's good to see everyone here. How are you guys? This is a special little live that we're starting our new tradition of doing. We've been now that we're moving, we're going through lots of changes. So one of them is that now, with my commissions coming to an end and we're getting all those things fulfilled, now we're turning fully now to the manga, which we're really excited
Mhm.
about. And so one of the things we're doing is the changing the ways that we do some of these lives. And these particular lives that we call the drawing board lives are about lots of like concept sketches and things that I would love to do. I just never get the time to do. So Ella had this fun idea. She's like, well, why don't we just turn those into lives that we can do kind of, like we did with the sketchy lives. So I'm really excited about them. Um, you
Yeah, you
know,
guys are seeing the birth of this live tradition that we're doing. And what's really cool about it is when you guys support us, your name is plastered in lights over this piece. So we're just really thankful. This is stuff that like RC, like he said, has been like waiting, like agonizing, like, oh, I wish I could do this. So I wrote them all down secretly and I put them in a little book so that for later, when we had time to do them, we could. And so we'll still be doing sketchy lives, we'll still be doing other lives, but this is a new one that we're starting. We're trying something new. We're being a little quirky, like
so
we're
crazy,
being like,
so
we're
quirky
so
and
crazy.
relatable. So quirky and
Yeah.
relatable. That's if I were to pick three words, well, that's two words. I can add another word to that. Zookeeper, a quirky, relatable zookeeper. Um,
Mhm.
so, anyways, but thank you sincerely. Bunch of you already jumped in on these, and so we've already got several to go. And as I understand, today I'm going to be our new official pro Discord mod who's joined us, Cam, who you guys have met, and he's in the chat. We're gonna do his profile picture, and so I'm going to draw this for him. This is a studio benefit that Cam's getting, so I'm gonna get to do that as well. So I'm pretty excited to do that as well. Um, all right, so I'm gonna get the music. If there's anything else you want to tell him while I get the music set up, and then we can kind of go from there.
Yeah, so the slots for tonight are still open. These are going to be pieces that, although that there is a time frame on them, we're going to take them pretty slowly. So if you see, because we want to use them for like big promotional stuff, so that's part of the benefit of supporting a backing, basically a drawing, is that we want to take a lot of time with it and eventually put it up on socials and like color it and all this stuff. So we're gonna be taking our time with the pieces. So if you see a piece that you're like, oh man, I really love that piece that RC is working on, you can throw more time onto it and we'll continue working on it. So these are not quite the fast and furious sketches that we've got in the other live streams. This is something a little bit more chill. We're giving RC a break. This is like a treat for him. This is like a reward for all the hard work he's been doing.
Oh,
So,
I'm a warrior over here. I'm a
a
warrior.
warrior. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about that. This is going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, we just hope you guys have been doing this. By the way, if you have bought a, I'm gonna just leave this open now. Ella's gonna be. This is new. She doesn't know this is about to happen. But since this is the first one, and I'm letting Cam know too. If you want to get into our server, usually it's closed. I'm gonna open it for you. So during the live, if you're not in our Discord server, we have this really amazing community in there. Would love to have you join us. We have had so many awesome people come in and join. What's really cool about it is that we not only have this really great community, but all the support you get for like wanting to make a a uh, make a like a OC and things like that. Like a Flux Destiny OC. It's
Yeah.
gonna be it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And now's the time to, we've got a specific one in here that's like a lore question one. So if you've got a question that you're just like burning, to get done, like you've got like a question and you're like, "Oh, I have to have RC draw this. Like I will not understand another way." Now's your chance too. We've got a special section that's like for lore questions. So if you have a lore question, you're like, I really want RC to sketch this, we've got that too. But of course, you can ask questions in the chat and stuff as well. So yeah, that's
All
it.
right.
It's gonna be
Well,
fun and exciting,
yeah,
and
let's get
here
to
we
it. We got
go,
a lot of drawing to do. So I'm going to switch over. You know the drill. I'm going to get the music started. Earphone warning. Hopefully it's okay. Just telling you ahead of time. So let me get this started here. And then I'm going to switch the view. And then Ella, if there's any, do you want to tell them what we're starting with?
Yeah, so I guess it's up to you. I've sent you several options. Do you want to start with something Flux Destiny like official, or do you want to start with the profile picture? Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with Flux Destiny, and then we'll do the cam as like our dessert. That'll be like
Our as our dessert.
our
Okay.
dessert. Right?
So the first one is going to be from a fan, Eric. Eric, I hope that you're here. I don't think I've seen you. This request is for Hugo, and he's using like a med pack in the heat of battle. He's got his clothes ripped. Maybe he's like in a kind of a karmastry battle. So he's probably got his face covered. So that's the first request. It's 10 minutes. So probably just getting started on this one. This is cool because we invented medkits for Flux Fantasy, so this is gonna be cool. Kind of your interpretation of how a medkit would be applied here.
Okay, let's do it. So let me get my thing here set up, and we will go. And Eric, thank you so much for grabbing this. And I just actually did a commission for Eric. We're finishing it up. Hugo as a ninja, which was really cool. So I appreciated Eric doing that. All right, let's get going. I'm not going to live up the cam as the dessert thing, am I?
No.
Sorry. I'm just gonna stick to drawing. That's all. That's all. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
One
It's
more
just 10
second.
minutes. Okay.
Just one more second. Sorry. Okay, I am ready.
All right. Here we go. 10 minutes. Eric, I hope that you're here and that you see this. This is Hugo, Medkit, Flux Fantasy. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about medkits. What's so great about these streams is that they're so sort of lore specific, that I get to kind of go into detail about certain elements and things. Medkits are something that are used in Flux Destiny, but mostly in Flux Fantasy. They're like, as the name implies, they're meant to be like health, So you get wounded in battle, from karmastry, and you need to get patched up. So it's stuff like bandages and stuff like that. It's not necessarily magical, but it's something that is a quick fix. It's like a standard first aid kit, something you'd find under your sink or something. It's not necessarily like a video game where you just like click it and then suddenly you're healed. Like you have to actually like bandage yourself, and you have to kind of like patch yourself up and get the correct medication and stuff. So being a karmastry user is pretty tough, because the thing is karmastry is not necessarily like you're manipulating the world and the great machine, but you can still get hurt, right? So if Hugo sends a gear your way and it slices through your arm, it's still gonna hurt. You're still gonna have that slice on your arm, right? So it's important that escape artists and other karmastry users learn how to use medkits, because it's like you're gonna get beat up, especially if you're running around or battling payback or stuff like that. So medkits are an important part of that, and it's something that we sort of invented for Flux Fantasy, but it's something that is obviously found in Flux Destiny. So
The funny thing is that when we were creating Flux Fantasy, I have a funny story related to that.
Oh yeah.
We Ella, like, we were putting together the mechanics and we're, everything is coming along. And I go, you know what? I want, so ridiculous. I was like, I want, I want the word medkit to be styled like this. And
Yeah.
I was like, I want it to be like like this, med plus kit, something like this. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought I was being super like clever. And I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I said that and started doing it, I already knew that that was, dumb of me. Like I was like, what am I doing? What is wrong with you? But I was like, no. I was like, no, no, no. Go with your instinct, right? I was like, go with your instinct,
Mm-hmm.
which is really not what my instinct. My instinct was not to do it. But if you really think about it. And so
Yeah.
we left it, and it was in the beta version that way, and
Mm-hmm.
we had to talk around it because everyone kept calling them Med Plus kids, but
Med plus kits.
It wasn't supposed to be that. It was supposed to be like the little medicine symbol, you know, in the middle. And when we finalized version 1 of the manga, excuse me, of the RPG, I had to go through and change all of that. Now, thankfully, there's, find and replace, but
Yeah.
it was still like, it was still kind of a mess. So
It was a mess and it was difficult. And I even got in the habit of saying Med Plus Kit
I know
too,
she's such
because
a
I was
trooper,
in the
bro.
Flux, I was in the games, and that's what other people were calling them. And I didn't want them to think that I was like correcting them, because it wasn't a big deal, but
No, it's totally, that was me being like ridiculous. I thought I was being clever. But you know what? I admitted I'm a big enough man to go, you know what? It was the wrong idea. We changed it.
we changed it.
I didn't die on that hill, did I? No.
No,
No.
no.
Meanwhile, I'm saying what a big enough humble man I am, and I'm like praising myself for not using my horrible idea that it should have stopped it before.
I actually didn't mind it. I thought that it was on purpose. I thought that you wanted it to be called Med Plus Kit. And then I started saying it and he was like, "Why are you saying that?" And I was like, "Cuz that's what you wrote." And he was like, "Don't call it that. It's just Med Kit."
Okay,
And I
I
was like,
didn't
"Oh,
say
I
it
thought
like
that you
that.
wanted it."
She's saying
I
like I
thought
was saying it mean.
that
I didn't say it
No,
mean
no.
like that.
You were like, "Why are you saying it like that?" And I was like, "Oh, cuz that's how you wrote it." And you were like, "No, I didn't mean to." So,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, anyways, I was afterward when we changed it. That was one of the changes. One of the things that was kind of fun about the whole process of making the RPG, and this may sound like
mhm.
super geeky or whatever, but it's actually the fun part of world building, was creating our internal um, like style guide for everything. Like everything, we had to decide on everything.
Mhm.
Like what is capitalized when, and what words have hyphens in them, and blah blah. So we have this
Yep.
like really cool like spreadsheet. Yes, a cool spreadsheet that we have inside
Several of them.
step many spreadsheets, but that has everything. So anytime someone comes into our universe, um, in our studio, we can share that spreadsheet, so that they know how to how to properly style the language.
Mhm.
So that was a fun experience. That's a fun. I actually find that a fun part of world building, is doing that kind of like administrative. I should have worked for the Department of Transportation.
I've already got the sewers covered, so you don't need to worry about that. RC likes the administration part, and I like planning. What I don't like the like is the like capitalization and details. Like, cause I'm working too fast. I'm just
Ella's
going.
working fast,
I,
breaking
I'm
things,
working.
moving
I'm working too
quickly.
fast. I'm inventing stuff. I'm like, go, go, go. And then he's like, you didn't capitalize karmastry here. And I'm like, okay.
Okay,
you
grammar
know,
nerd. She's like, you
I'm like,
nerd.
I'm like, okay, well, I just invented a whole universe, so get off my back, all right?
Okay.
You've got 3 minutes, by the way, 3 minutes on this one.
Okay.
I like the way that you've stylized this medkit. It's very, again, Flux Destiny, I think, is like, we often talk about it kind of in this like almost retro, I like to call it like retro futuristic, where it's like it's sort of futuristic because we've got clockbots and robots and stuff, but then we've got you know, very retro 90s stuff. So medkits are one of those things. It's not magic. It's literally just like a box of bandages. You know what I mean? It's just like you're not gonna touch it and then magically like get healed. You know, you'd have to like go to a hospital, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, medkits are one of those like practical things that exists in the world, along with like bus passes, you know, and so and wired phones and stuff like that. You know, so this is just one of those things that's uh a part of the world in a really like literal sense. You know, it's just a med kit. It's just a first aid kit. But it's important because what it shows is how dangerous karmastry really is. You know, we play a lot in the slice games like, "Oh, I use my karmastry to create a water slide," and that's fun, right? Well, I can't imagine the number of failures it took to learn how to do that. You know, to learn how to properly and safely make a water slide, you know. So yeah, that's just sort of the idea, is that karmastry is a lot of fun in games, but it's also really dangerous, you know, and you can get hurt quite often. So
Well said.
thank you. It's almost like I work here. We're feeling sassy tonight.
Very sassy. She gets sassy with me whenever I'm running a little late. Like I was normally we're ready like 10, 15 minutes ahead of time, and I was not today. So she gets sassy with me when I'm running late. It's kind of like her like passive aggressively getting mad at me for not being ready for prep time.
I'm sorry. Well, normally I expect you to be like, I don't know, like you know, to talk. Like, this is the first time we've done this live. I expected you to want to meet, and you were like, "No, I'll see you on the live." And I was like, "Okay, somebody's prepared." You know, somebody's ready to go.
I'm ready to go because I have faith in us. That's the important. I have faith in us. We can do anything.
1 minute. 1 minute here.
We have some Cam fans in here, I understand. So can't wait to get to the profile picture.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, you've got 30 seconds. Right at the end here. All right.
Oh, just as I was getting that's well, right, we're supposed to not do these fast. I'm not supposed to be freaking out, you know. So
No, not fast. I think that you've got the essence of it, you know? I think that this is going really good. Eric, I hope when you watch this, when you end up joining and watching this, that you see kind of the direction we're going with, and I hope it gives you a good idea of what, what kind of Flux Destiny is all about. You know, getting in, you know, getting roughed up, and then patching yourself up. You know, that's the name of the game.
All right. Thank you, Eric. I'm looking forward to working more on this one because this is actually a really cool one. All right. What do we got next?
Okay, so then the next one is going to be from Katie. Katie, actually, she overheard you on the last live stream talk about how much you wanted to do a Hugo and Sunflower piece from the area of Big Dipper, and so requested, that's the request. Yeah.
Oh, that's really, Katie is really sweet to do that. That is very sweet of Katie. Okay, I'm excited to do that.
Yeah. So this is a whole 30 minutes. You get 30 minutes for
Oh
this one.
shoot, Katie.
I
Katie.
know.
Now, do you want to explain to them the OC part of this too?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So at the end of the night, so during these streams we have one OC feature at the end. Well, tonight we have two. Well, I guess Cam isn't an OC. He's just a person. But it's something
But
different,
he's
you
our
know.
person. He's
He's
our
our
person.
person. So we've got an OC feature and then something special. Sometimes we'll do something special that's kind of out of the norm. The we only have one slot a night that we're gonna do like an OC feature, and tonight we're featuring J Tune's character Joey, which is awesome. That he got that slot. So if you went in and you wanted that and you realize and it wasn't letting you, that's why it only allows one person a night. Because we only have time for one. We want the rest of it to kind of be like, Hugo and Marco and the rest of them. So, that kind of thing. So, thank you, J Tunes, for getting the slot tonight. That's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, I'm
And
excited. And
yeah,
J Tunes, I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun to do yours for you. Okay. All right. Sunflowers. This one is like
yeah.
I this one is like something I've wanted to do, like that she said, for so long, that I've had so many different ideas about it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm nervous because I have to actually make it happen. I got to make it real now. So it's
Yeah,
okay. It's like we're going to do it. Okay, so I've got 30 minutes on this one.
yeah. 30 minutes.
Okay. Ready? I'm ready when you are.
Okay, here we go. 30 minutes in three, two, one. I saw a picture the other day that actually made me think of Hugo. It was literally a person in a sunflower field, and it made me think of Hugo. And I hadn't heard the thing that like you wanted to draw Hugo in a sunflower field. It just made me think of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sunflowers are Hugo's flower confirmed, I guess.
I'm just trying to plan something out here real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. You got to get a couple of thumbnails, and this is the process. So this is the process we can't normally do when we have sketchies, because we're like, we're like going as fast as we can, and that's sort of the charm of the other sketchy lives. But now, you know, uh, those are, in our Patreon. So if you like really fast sketchy lives and you want your OC drawn, those are going to be in our Patreon. But if you want to see more of the process, like what RC is doing, this is sort of like a behind the scenes, actually, of the process.
Okay, so I think this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do like an overhead shot where he's actually laying on the ground. This
Oh
is
my gosh, I love that.
right, and then you can see all the sunflowers around him. My original idea was so you could see the sky. I can always do another one, but I always associated the sunflowers with him. And so we're gonna do something like this. That
Okay,
look
I
good to
love
you,
that.
Katie? Is Katie here?
Katie was here, I thought.
Yeah.
There's so many comments.
Okay. Let's do it. All right. Let me take a sip of my strawberry water. See, I'm trying to be healthy,
Mm-hmm.
like water, not my chemical soup I usually drink. Forgot to put what's it called? Um, Sorry, I don't mean to keep you hanging. Hold on. My brain is searching for the word. Oh, eye drops. My eyes are like super dry. But
Oh no, after this one you'll have to go put them in. I don't want your eyes to hurt. Straw water. Oh no. I've been really excited about this stream. I've actually been wanting to do a stream like this for a long time, and we've been trying to figure out how to do it. So we just feel really grateful that you guys want to participate with us, so that we could get some stuff. I feel like I'm always torturing RC. I don't mean to torture him, but I'm always coming up with ideas for like lives and fun things that are like torturous to him. I'm like, let's go for 12 hours. Let's do a live stream for how about this time you're upside down? And this, and then,
Right.
then how about next time you'll draw with your left hand? And he's like, can you just like let me be like, I'm not,
Just
like, can you
draw,
just let
please.
me alone? And so this one, I've been wanting to do something that was like something that RC wanted to do, so, you know, this is the result of that.
Well, you know what's cool is that I'll never forget the first one that our Ella's first original programming with us. She's like, let's do a cooking show with you cooking, which was an utter disaster because I cannot remotely. I don't know what the hell I'm doing at all when it comes to that. And but that was kind of the charm, right? That's what was supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, but I did have a successful waffles that I made that were very good.
I
And she's very
I
good at
tried.
getting me. She's very good at trying to get me out of my comfort zone. So, by the way, hello to everyone. I didn't get to. I'm seeing all the. I'm like jumped right into business. I didn't get to say hi to everyone.
We're too cool for reading.
Retsu and Ragnarok. And who else do we got in here? Liv, welcome back, Liv. We haven't seen Liv in a long time. It's great to see you down there. In the comments, down there in the comments. Candy.
Down there, off
down,
that cliff.
I was talking specifically about Joe is here, Rick is here, Ruben is here.
Flick is here. We got so many people. I think at one point we had like 35 people.
What?
And then we're like fluctuating, back and forth. You get my pun there. But so many people today. Thank you all for joining us on this like new idea. You know us. We're like trying new stuff all the time. So, I'm really excited about this one. I'm like extra giddy tonight about it. I just am happy. I'm happy that we get to do Flux Destiny stuff. Like, stuff that calms RC down. Because he's
Calms
always
me
like,
down. She got me working all these hours.
yeah, poor man. Poor man.
No, I love doing this stuff. I really do. I'm joking.
Oh, you don't see the physical drawing board? Well, it's more like a metaphor, It's more like a metaphor.
Was that Joe who said that?
Yeah.
Of course.
We actually went back and forth several times about what to call this live. That was actually the thing that like we hadn't announced it yet because we were thinking about the name because we were going back and forth about what to call it. So if you ever think like, oh, RC and Ella, they're so talented at everything. What's their Achilles heel? Naming things. We cannot name anything to save our life. So,
And to their credit, they were pushing me. They were like, "What do you want to call it?" I was like, "Can you give me another day?" I was like, "Can you give me a minute?" Like, what's the name? I'm like, I don't know. Give me a minute.
RC was like, okay, I want to put this out. Like, I want to tell everybody about it on Monday. Like, it's going to be so great. And we were like, okay, what do you want to call it? And he was like, I don't know.
And I'm so like picky about that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just like, I like to really think naming stuff through.
Yeah. Yeah. We want everything to feel important and special to you guys. So call us sappy, everything to me, okay, maybe I'm like revealing too much about my personality a little bit, but everything to me, like when we reveal it to like the community and stuff, it always feels like Christmas. I'm like, I've been saving this, like I got you a gift, like open it. You know what I mean? And so I feel very like I'm like very giddy right now. I'm like, do you like your gift? Do you like this new live? How are you guys feeling? And I'm like, I don't know, I get super giddy and like I feel like everything's like a gift, even though it's just another live stream. But maybe I'm being overly sappy. I don't know. You can tell me.
I don't think you're being overly sappy. I don't see this as just another live stream. This is us getting together and hanging out and drawing. And, I was just thinking like the countless hours that we've done this at this point. And if AI could do one good thing, maybe it could create like an amazing supercut of all our funny moments.
Just me laughing, just me
Just
breaking.
Ella losing it, just like
Yeah,
losing her mind.
yeah. Which has happened. I maybe not today, because I'm like too worked up, you know, about it. I'm drinking this like red V8 juice, like, you know, one of the sweet
Oh,
ones.
healthy.
Yeah, not not healthy, but it tastes like
They're not
Kool-Aid, and
V8.
it's
I thought V8 is like tomato juice.
th-
It's like super sodium, right?
they. I this is not one of the tomato juices. This is like the fruit juice. This is like a fruit juice. Maybe it's healthy, but I don't think that it
Oh,
is.
oh.
Um,
I was so
but it
excited. I was
tastes
like, oh,
like.
Ella's getting healthy.
Oh, well, I've got water over here. This is my
Okay.
treat drink. You know, I got a treat drink and then my water. And I have been drinking. It tastes like Kool-Aid, and it's like making me feel like really like young.
It makes you feel
You know,
young?
like yeah, like because you drink Kool-Aid as a kid. You know, and so I've been,
Oh, oh, oh.
you
I
know,
thought I
like
thought
I'm
you were gonna say it makes you feel young because you're like you found like something that's rejuvenating you, like it has like mystic powers or something, you know?
Yeah, I found the fountain of youth, guys. It's V8 fruit juice. I found it, you know. Um,
Oh, no, I put his legs wrong.
I was gonna ask, what outfit are you gonna put him in? If you
I'm
have
not
time, you
sure
know, if you
yet.
get to it.
I'm not sure exactly yet. I I got his legs wrong at first. I was gonna have him kind of this. I'm gonna do kind of a super rough first, and then we'll.
You know, I've learned to trust you, so.
Whenever she says "I trust you," it's always me on the verge of make good decisions, RC. That's
Mm-mm.
a
No, I do trust you. You know, I do.
okay. I saw there is this path I take every day to go running,
Mm-hmm.
and when I say path,
Couldn't
it's
be
like
me, but keep going.
it's not a path. It's more a path makes it sound like I'm running through the wilderness or something. A neighborhood that like that I like to run
There's a
through.
sidewalk I run on, yeah.
There's a
A
sidewalk that
route.
I go, but it's
Yeah.
a very like liminal kind of base in my neighborhood where it's like you really feel like you're like, wait, this place is like super liminal, right? Like everything looks, but there's something eerily like just comforting about it because there's like
Mm.
big billowy clouds and like everything, the blue
Oh,
sky, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like
yes.
I'm like, why do I get so much satisfaction about this? And I don't know if it reminds me of being a kid during the summertime or something, but
Mm.
anyway, uh, as I was taking that walk today, I came across. Well, hold on, I'm telling a total lie because it wasn't today that I found this. I found this the other day. When I say the other day, like 2 months ago.
How can I
So
trust you?
now you can't trust me anymore. It was this house. Okay, so there's this street I turn on that I really, really like the.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this particular street, and actually, when I was thinking about the homes for main characters, um,
Mm-hmm.
the home that I thought I'd make Marco's home, I saw on this street, and anyway, one of the houses at the end of the street has a giant like sunflower garden that started poking up
Mm-hmm.
over the fence, and it was so cool. I was like, oh, I should have. Like, I do not have a green thumb,
Mm-hmm.
but when I was like a teenager, I had planted sunflowers, and they were huge.
Yeah.
They're so
In
cool.
Texas, I bet they were.
Absolutely,
Everything's everything's bigger in Texas.
everything's bigger in Texas.
That sounds wonderful. I really like that we're kind of associating flowers with Hugo now. I didn't really think about it. Maybe
I've
I guess
mentioned it a lot.
subconsciously.
I've said it a
Yeah,
lot about him.
well, y- I like am now it's clicking. I'm like, "Oh, that's very Hugo." Like they're big, they're bright, they're like loud. You know, like if flowers could be loud, sunflowers would be loud, you know. Speaking of Marco, we've got a request actually for something in his home today. So it's good that I guess you saw that. You had a premonition.
Crazy. So crazy.
It's so crazy.
If you've got any ideas for that, let me know. By the way, Marco one. If you have anything fun that you think would be cool to do.
Oh, let me think about it, because that one's gonna be up next. It's gonna be kind of a long one. Um, so let me think about it.
How long do I have on that one?
I'm asking somebody right now if they wanted to add their time to it.
Okay.
So, because their request was kind of generic, so I want to make sure that it's okay that I add that time to that. Um,
Okay.
but you're gonna have at least 30 minutes anyway. Oh, I think I've got an idea. I think I've got an idea. I'll tell you when we get into
Okay.
it. Which again, guys, if you like a sketch and you want to add more time to it, you can. You can also come back to a sketch. Like we'll obviously keep these. We're not gonna like throw them away. So if you want more time on something, you know, later you can ask. Um,
I have to like retrain myself. I'm so used to going so fast on these. I'm like, no, slow down, buddy.
all right, we're go for extra time on that sketch. So you're gonna get 40 minutes on that
Oh,
sketch. It's gonna be the longest one of the night, probably.
all right. Marco deserves it.
Corn says, "How much can I pay to throw something away?" Uh, uh, it's got to be at least triple the amount
To throw.
it costs to make it.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I see your old mare's trick.
You saw my mayor's trick. You saw my. I was gonna say it, and I go, I'm not gonna say it to see if she'll notice.
I noticed.
This is one of the only times that I allow something like that because it doesn't like I don't like to do Gemini tricks on things, and but
Mm.
when it's something like a leg, like it's already a pose, it's in a kind of a twinned position, then I'm okay with it. This is super rough anyway. I need to go back and like.
Yeah, Flick, my commissions are still open. So the things we're still doing are uh RC is on like basically inquiry only, so you can inquire, but it's probably going to be closed for the rest of the year. His commissions specifically, his art ones. We're still gonna do sketchy lives on the Patreon. We're still gonna do these lives. My writing commissions are open, so please send me writing commissions. I'm more than happy to do writing stuff for you. And then the studio line commissions are still open. So got tons of options. Tons of options for art, tons of options for writing, whatever you need. We've got it. So, yeah. Thumbs up there.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 6 months. I like I was saying, I've done over. I think we ended up recalculating again, and we almost did something like 200. It was like a rough number. It's like 250 commissions, and then
Yep.
the not including all the sketchy live stuff. And I'm on the last batch now that is headed out to everyone. I don't know if Mal is here today, but Zach is just about done. He's coming to you this evening. And I just finished another one this morning.
Yeah, I saw that one, and it was really, really good. It was really good.
I really love that one.
Moose.
What did Moose do?
Moose said that I did an amazing job. Thank you. I was very nervous about your commission. What? The commission I wrote for William.
Oh, it was really good.
Thank you.
And she had to do research for that, bro.
I put a lot of effort into that one. I really wanted it to be good. I put a lot of effort into all of them, obviously, but for that one in particular, because Moose is so ancient, and Moose-like. I didn't want to anger the Moose.
Old.
No, I just didn't want to anger the Moose.
You will marry me. You know what that line was from? From.
Where's it from?
Who knows what that line is from? Who can guess it?
Well,
whoever gets it gets a 5-minute sketch. But you're so old. That's it. I'm gonna stop right there. You got 30 seconds. Whoever figures it out gets a free 5-minute sketch. Or you can add it to one if you already bought one. Ella, count down.
What am I counting down?
All right, Liv got it. Liv got it.
Hey, there you go.
Liv got it.
There you go.
All right, Liv. I figured Liv. I would have been disappointed if Liv didn't know where that was from. The princess will marry me. Okay, you get a quick 5-minute sketch. So, or if you got one, you can add it. Just let Ella or Cam know.
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Corn. That's it. You ended her. It's over. It's over. It's over. Pack your bags. Ella's broken. Thank you. I kind of needed her this evening. You know what? She deserved a good laugh. She needs it. Poor Ella.
Can you do that line in a Terminator voice?
The line I just said?
Yeah.
In which in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I have to kind of prime my voice. It's not a tumor. I can't do it. Like, get to the chopper. The princess will be... Like, I can't do it. I can't have a voice. I can't do the print. I can't do it. I can't do voices.
Don't.
I sound like some British ding dong. The princess will that is the wrong region, the wrong accent and everything. Jiminy Christmas. What is wrong with me? I should be ashamed of myself. We are not doing that today. That is the last time I'm doing a voice. Ella needs a med kit. That's funny.
A med plus kit. I'm sorry I did that to you. I'm sorry.
Ben King. I gave you Ben Kingsley instead of Joe said. That was so funny.
It had a kind of like Asian flair that I don't think I was expecting to that.
Well, I'm always a surprise.
Oh, I'm dead twice. Oh my
How much
gosh.
time do I have?
Wow. You've got 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. Killed me. That's so funny. Ugh. I've lost all sense of myself. I don't know who I am or where I'm at.
By the way, if you're if you're new, and hello, nice to meet you. I'm RC. This is formerly Ella. I don't know how much longer we have her in our. I don't know how much longer we have her with us. She's going to be on this plane of existence, but she's here with us for the moment. Okay, it's over. It's over. Back
By the
it
way,
up.
hello.
Back it in. It's over. We broke her. I'm always wondering, like, what is going to end Ella on this stream? And by the way, if you're new and our server is open just for this this new live stream we're doing. So if you'd like to join, you are totally welcome. Cam will drop a link and invite you in. Got a really cool group of people in there who we love dearly.
I'm guffawing.
Guffawing.
It's just that you got like so serious. So I was like in the middle of like
wait, what? Wait, I don't
recovering.
even remember what I was what I said. What did I say that made you?
You said, by the way, hello. as if ignore her. Hello.
I'm able to switch very quickly on the fly. I'm like Ella. I'm a performer. I can jump
Right.
between roles very quickly.
Right. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Ella.
Okay.
Now we've got recharged her. Hugo's doing that cat face right now. You know that cat that does like this is like, I don't know how to do the face. You know, like that's what I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? He's making that cat face, and I don't know how to. I don't want him to look like that. He's supposed to look cute, like it's supposed to be a cute smile.
Stop.
Not like he just downed 9 lives. Look, Dad, I brought you a squirrel. We're gonna have to come back to this smile because I cannot get it. Here we go. Oh, wait.
You did it so perfectly.
It's like, what is it like? I don't remember what the name of that cat is. It's really funny.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, it's a white cat, and it's just like this is like.
Yes.
I don't know how to do the. How's this looking? I think this will. We're gonna have to do another pass after this to make it look really good.
I'm okay. I'm all good.
Aw, Katie made this happen for me. Thank you, Katie. Is she...
I know, she's so sweet, and I laughed through the whole thing.
Yeah, this was supposed to be very, like... Ella ruined it. Ruined.
I'm sorry.
I finally had something for me, Ella. Something for me.
I'm sorry. I made it all about me. I'm sorry. Take a drink of V8. If I take a drink, I'll do a spit take.
If she spit, I would shut everything down. Like, I would lose my mind if she just...
One day, I'll do a spit take, and it will be so disastrous that we won't be able to continue.
Have you ever seen that old lady on, like, I don't know if it's on TikTok or where she is, but her like she puts stuff in. She has to be like she has to be aware of what she's doing. Like she puts Mentos and Coke things and like blows up in her face. Have you seen this? Like, and she keeps doing it. Like, she has to be aware of it. It cannot be that she's
Yeah.
that ridiculous. But I only see clips of it. I've never seen like a full video of it. But I just
Yes. Yeah.
like just imagining Ella. Obviously, Ella is way too intelligent to do that to herself. But like Ella being in that would be a, you know what that would be? That would be a shattered shoes moment for me. If you had like the Coke just exploding in your face.
Yeah. Or like that Katy Perry like slime where she opens the box and she just gets like, do you know what I'm talking about? She gets like annihilated by this like splash of slime. Have you ever seen that?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think I told the story before where it looks like Hugo jumped off. He hasn't jumped off a building. That's not why his hair is sticking up. Obviously, he's laying on the ground. He's. Oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying having this moment. I never got to do this. Now I get to do it. And how much time do I have left? What, like 3 minutes?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes left. You got pretty far.
I got really far with this one. I think I told you guys the story. I have told you the story, but I'm going to say it again because it's just that story about when I was in the theater and I saw the first Scooby-Doo movie with, and Rowan Atkinson like pops out of a sewer at the end, and I just lost my marbles. I was screaming. I was wailing. I was screaming. My ex who was with me was also screaming. It was an amazing moment in time. One of the best laughs I've ever had.
Oh, Moose? Yeah, sure. Moose says, can you give RC my 5 minutes from my birthday time to continue this?
Oh, Moose. Oh, you're really sweet, man.
That's so sweet. So
okay,
you've got
you know what
6
we're gonna
minutes
do?
left.
I'm gonna bonus Moose another 5 minutes back. I can't. That's very sweet of him, and I will take your 5 minutes, but I will give it back to you. That's very sweet of you.
Very sweet.
How's this looking?
So now you get 5 minutes on whatever you want later as well.
There's nothing like that feeling after just an amazing laugh where you're just like, oh my god.
I'm fried a little bit. I'm like those cats that I laughed about. I'm sorry that I laughed during most of this. Rewatch this stream on mute and just ignore me.
No, that's the best part. I mean, obviously you want to see Hugo, but
my joy, you know.
Have you guys been enjoying the so we got our next video is about to come out. I really like how Marco and Hugo have turned out in these videos. I think their personalities are really coming through. You guys been enjoying those?
I agree. I have.
Eric, your birthday's in September? Very close to mine. Do I have any October babies in here? I'm an October baby.
I thought that we did.
I can't believe I said that phrase. I hate that phrase so much. And I cannot believe it escaped my lips. I'm a December baby or whatever. Like, what? No. What is wrong with me?
You could say it's okay. You get a pass.
I know, but I'm just like publicly. I have to like publicly admit it so that I know that I like make, you know. Just saying that I just want you to know I don't want to be inauthentic.
Right, right, right. I had to do some voice acting the other day, and the character I was playing was sort of this like really gruff character, and so I did it in the morning like on purpose so my throat would be really grovelly. But I should have done it now because now my throat is really groggly. Uh, you know, so yeah, I should have, because now I'm like, I feel like a 80-year-old hag right now, like, you must 3 riddles you must pass, you know.
There's Katie. Katie, I don't know if you were here, but I was just going on and on about how I really appreciate this. Katie is also the first member of our new legendary tier, which I really appreciate a lot. Katie, thank you so much. She's been supporting this studio for so long, and she's always cheering me on, and I just insanely appreciate it. She's like a little sister to me, and I just adore her. I can't wait to do the. By the way, if you have any ideas, Katie, if you have anything specific you want to do for the clothes, like I just put them in general shirt and shorts because I figured this is the summer. But if you want me to do anything specific, I can change his clothes or. I can't wait to do the.
You've got 1:30. You can't wait to do the what? The sunflowers?
The sunflowers. I am a Libra. It explains a lot about me. One thing, any of my art students are here. One thing that I'm literally breaking one of the rules that not breaking. I'm not paying attention to a rule that I always tell you guys about. We talk about like contours, like right here, like you can see Hugo's leg is doing this, right? In 3D, his leg is doing this, and so because his leg is doing this, these contours, I need the shorts need to rest on the contours to look right because of gravity. Obviously, obviously everything's like smashed down, right? So we gotta get shorts to look right, and so the way you do that is you gotta find the contours first. Then you can kind of. I figure he's wearing like baggy like soccer shorts. No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
Sorry.
Thank you, Katie and Moose. Thank you so much for the extra time. I really enjoyed this. This was fun. It's a lot of fun. Let me just finish this short right here. I promise. And when you see the final product with this, you're gonna see why that's important to pay attention to those contours. I swear, Ella, I'm almost done. Just one second.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought she was giving me a
No, I'm like literally coughing. I'm literally choking and dying.
I just want to do this real quick. Hold on. So you see here, like you see how the pants like kind of hit the ground and then they create this shape like this. Oops, you can't. like this, it's because he's on the ground, and so to do that properly, you have to do the contour and figure out how his shorts will fall on the ground like that. See? Look at that.
Yeah.
See? I use the things I teach you guys. Okay. All right. I'm done. I will finish later. Thank you, Katie.
Okay.
Look how far we got.
So far.
I need to make a few adjustments to it, but I'll deal with it. It's good. His torsos, I need to fix his torso. Anyway. Okay. Katie, thank you. Moose, thank you for the extra time. That was very cool of you to do that.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
I love the community working together. Because this, this is a... He looks so good. His face looks so cute.
Aww.
He looks so good.
All right,
He looks like so determined and... Oh, I love him.
Well,
He looks great.
just wait until... Hold on, let me just show you this real quick before we go. So it's going to kind of look like this. It's going to look, when it's all fixed up, he's going to have like these sunflowers, like they're going to be like this. Well, hold on, they're gonna reach up like this, right? Like he's in the middle of a field like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be just sunflowers all around.
I love it.
It's going to look really cool.
I want to request in this piece maybe like his Taurus beside him or something.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Like he's taking a break. Like maybe he's training or something.
I mean, it could lay on him, or it could... I mean, he could leave it on his chest, I guess. He could leave it on his chest. Okay.
Not to tell you what to do.
No. I'm totally open to the suggestions on it. So, okay. Let me go run and get my eye drops.
Yes, please.
And take care of my dog. Just 1 second. I will be right back.
Okay.
And then we'll continue.
I'm holding my nose because I'm about to sneeze.
Oh. She's like, this drawing stinks.
No. P.U.
I'll be right back.
I promise. I'm trying to sneeze. Oh no. Now it's just stuck in my nose. You get to just look at my uncomfortable face for 5 minutes. Oh no. It's stuck. Ugh. It's terrible. I feel like I'm not ever gonna be the same because I didn't sneeze just now. I'm like sick and dying on live. I'm just kidding, I'm okay. Med plus kit. I wish. Walk it off. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better. I'm okay. I'm okay. I've survived. This Hugo looks so good. I get an Alfred heal box. Oh no. Am I that run down? Sad. That is sad for me. I'm sorry. This stream is now just Ella makes gross noises. I'm so sorry. It's better than the eating live, you know. Leech treatment, no. Yeah, Hugo's staring directly at the sun. No ASMR. No, I already do it on accident enough. No eating streams. None. It's not gonna happen. The sneeze is still in there. I can still feel it.
Sorry, I couldn't find this thing.
It's okay.
All right. What do we got next?
Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do is, Liv won the competition, so she sent me her request. So we're gonna do that one real quick because the next one's really long,
Okay.
and I don't want to forget about it. So this is a 5-minute free reward. That's why it pays to pay attention. And Liv asked for Marco, of course, sitting on a beach, just looking out towards the ocean. You know, content, happy Marco, as much as you can do, in 5 minutes. So
Okay.
that's the request.
All right. 5 minutes. He's looking out. He's looking at the beach.
He's like on the beach and just kind of looking out. Maybe he's in front of an ocean or something.
Let's do it. Bye, Hugo.
Bye, Hugo. We'll see you soon.
All right. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We had a lot of beach themes on our last on our last several lives, so this is perfect.
I'm already like super. Like, I'm already dreading the edit. You know, it's so funny. I'm dreading the end of summertime. And I think it's.
Yeah.
They're so like. It's ingrained in me, I think, from being in school. Remember how, like, summer. First of all, I love summer. But remember how
Yeah, summer's the best.
Yeah, summer's. And then, you know. And then suddenly. You get that dreadful feeling like, oh, I gotta go back to school, even though I haven't been to school.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I don't like any change. you know? Yeah, the heat waves have been bad. I know, Candy. 2 Marco requests in a row.
There's something about like, I know some of our friends who are like in Arizona and stuff probably disagree with me, but the summertime, there's something about like, I don't know. I think it's tied to. Okay, this is a real stretch. Okay, you're gonna hear a real stretch from me. Like you're gonna see my chain of logic. Okay, my chain of logic
Oh,
is
all right.
what? What? Something happened?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. My chain of logic is that I remember as a kid going to theme parks, and you know how you transition from like the heat to like the cold of like a theme park waiting room or something, like a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I have such associations with that, like positive associations that even now as an adult, like whenever it's cold out, whenever it's like super hot, and I'm like go back inside and the air conditioner's on, it reminds me of going to like I don't know Disney World or something.
Yeah. I've only been to Disney World one time.
One time,
And
I'm gonna take you and
I
Cam. You, me,
it
and
was
Cam are going to Disney.
very hot.
You and me
I'm
and Cam
sorry,
are
what did
going.
you say? You cut out.
Oh, sorry. My mic was far away. I said you, me, and Cam are gonna go to Disney World.
Oh, that would be great. That'd be great. I've only been once and it was really hot. Like it was, and my poor little like 14-year-old body was not ready.
Sad for
You
Ella.
know, I was not ready. I was not prepared for the heat. You know.
Oh, Ragnarok, you like that? Okay, good. See, I know I wasn't crazy.
It feels good. It feels good to like sweat and then like go inside and be like, oh yeah, I earned this cold. You know.
Exactly, exactly. You earn the cold. There's just something. Okay, one thing I like to do. Um, I take normal showers, but when I'm done, I always rinse in cold water. Like I turn it all the way to the ice cold, and I rinse off in cold
Oh.
water. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how cold it is outside. It could be 30 degrees outside. I always go
Mm.
to do that. Why? You guys are gonna understand my logic. Because I love that feeling when you get out of a swimming pool from like when you were a kid and you like could play video games and stuff. There's something about that. I've learned to capture it by tricking myself through an ice rinse.
That's really cute. That's super cute. You've got 1 minute.
Okay. We'll have to add more time later to this one. But what I'm doing here is I got him just kind of. Can you see what's happening? Can you figure out what's happening? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. You're an amazing artist. What can I say? Of course I can. All right, we are at time for this one.
All right. Well, that was fun. We'll finish that one again sometime, but that was the start to it. All right. Where are we next?
All right, the next one. So we've got one more request for tonight, and then we're gonna do Cam's profile picture real quick, or at least start it. And this next one, actually Moose requested. Let me get to it, and then Candy added onto it twice. So she added 20 minutes onto this request. So it's Marco in his room. And I thought it would be cool, and you get 50 minutes for this one, almost a full hour.
Oh, geez.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So I was thinking it might be fun if maybe, he does that thing where he kind of sketches and then his emotions kind of pop out around him, like if he's frustrated or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe he's like on his bed and he's sketching or something, and all of the like kind of sketches are like, I don't know, he's kind of using his karmastry, Maybe he's leaning back on his bed or sitting up on it, or I don't know,
Oh, what if
whatever
we
we want to
did
do.
a mirror image to this one where it's Marco like laying on the ground, like almost the
Oh my
same
gosh,
same
yeah.
pose, but it's like instead of a Taurus, it's like I don't know, like his his like sketchbooks or something. And then you can see like drawings around him, but it mirrors this one.
That would be cool.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Who,
well, what
who
does Moose
requested
think?
this?
Moose.
Moose, what do you think, Moose? Would you take that one? I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that.
I think that would be cool.
I assume he's gonna say yes, so I'm gonna get started on it because I think he would agree. But if he wants me to change it, I will.
Moose thinks that sounds awesome.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. All right. Okay, 50 minutes on this one.
Okay.
All
Actually,
right.
you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an old mayor's trick on this one too. And I'm going to steal pose.
Oh.
So I don't have to start from scratch. So we'll do it, but that way they'll mirror each other really well.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
okay.
Look at all these cool art pieces we get of them.
See?
I love it.
One thing we've been doing lately, you might have seen in a Kazuo sketch I did a long time ago, was a while back, was that we're making some of these things a lot bigger. Like Marco's earrings are bigger, Kazuo's gauges are bigger, like much bigger, like they're gigantic now, which is a lot of fun. Which was awesome having Ella was pushing me to like push certain things. I was like, you know, you're right.
Thank you for everybody who jumped onto this sketch. I'm excited that it kind of turned into like it turned into Katie, Candy and Moose, you know, because it's kind of like a combined, now it's sort of like a mirrored sketch.
They mirror Hugo and Marco basically have a same head kind of build, so once I add the details he'll look different. Okay, well, I just heard that we got some more time, right? On another one?
Yeah, so Eric added more time to the Med Plus kit. No, just the Med kit request, so we can finish that one out a little bit more too. So we're gonna
thank
have
you, Eric.
3
That's
great
super
pieces.
cool of you. That is very cool of you to do. I appreciate that a lot.
His big glasses, yes. I like the design choices we've been doing with Marco.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you like him.
You know, one thing that we didn't put into the YouTube stuff is his like extra Tauruses.
That's true. That's true.
But it's okay. Like maybe he takes them in and out. You know what I mean? Like just when he needs them. I just was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know what?
I was thinking
we forgot about it.
Yeah, I was thinking that he doesn't actually, as I thought about those more and more, he actually doesn't get them till later anyway, so.
That's probably true. It's probably too much.
Yeah. See how he's turned into Marco? Like, I just used a similar base, but you can already see Marco. It looks like a different character.
He looks great. You really did a great job with these faces.
Thank you.
Maybe I'm just like being really sentimental today. I don't know.
Marco's always had glasses. He just never wore them. There was some pieces that I used to show that I used to say that he was too vain to wear them. And I have some old pieces from a long time ago where you can see he has glasses, but Ella was the one who was like, why don't you make him wear them? I was like, you know what? You're right. I was like, that's a good idea. So Ella was the one who pushed out nerdy Marco. Hot nerd Marco. Oh, we lost her. I was talking. I didn't notice that you had left.
I was cut. I was kicked out.
I was talking and talking, and I even gave you some praise about, I don't know what the last thing you heard from me before you left.
I heard Marco has always had glasses.
Oh, I was saying that Marco always had glasses, but that I'd shown him in some drawings before with glasses, but that figured that he was too vain to wear them. And then I was mentioning how you were the one who encouraged me to put them back on as a permanent thing.
Yeah.
And I really liked that. I thought that was a fun move to do.
I like him a lot with glasses. I think he looks good. Maybe that's just because I wear glasses, and I'm like, somebody in the manga has to wear glasses.
I wear glasses too. I just wear my contacts. I like glasses.
He wore his glasses the other day, and I was gonna say something, but we were having like a very serious conversation about like, you know, business stuff or like whatever, and I didn't want to mention it because you were like so serious, you know.
You didn't want to mention, oh, I noticed your glasses?
Yeah, because you were like, we got like, you came onto screen like into our meeting and you were wearing your glasses, and I went, and then you were like, okay, let's jump into this, and I was like, oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that was probably a day that if I was wearing glasses because I had to wake up late.
Yes.
And
Yeah, it was
so
really late.
and so my eyes, I have to give my eyes like a minute to like wake, to be like ready to receive contacts,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I have to let them. Oh, this
My
is gonna be
stream
so
is
cool when they met. Oh, sorry. He's obviously taller than Hugo, but I'll fix that when we fix it. What were you saying?
extend his legs. My stream is a little bit glitchy, so if I get booted out again, I'm just gonna keep coming back in. Just brute force my way into this stream. So
Okay.
just so you guys know, I'm not intentionally trying to leave, or mess up your flow, RC. I'm sorry.
Oh, I would have never thought that was what you were doing. What do you think about? Should I give him his shirt with the undershirt, like the long sleeve undershirt, or what? Do you want to give him different clothes, or what do you think? Joe, do you or anyone have? Ella, do you have?
Yeah, I like his. We kind of give him like preppy, you know, kind of like 90s prep, but also like kind of like cool, you know. So I like the undershirt. I like that.
Undershirt? Okay.
Yeah.
Make them super baggy, clothes super baggy.
I'm wearing my super baggy streetwear.
Love it. Now, I understand that Cam has never commissioned anything before. Is that right?
That's right. That's what I heard.
So this will be Cam's first. So I'm kind of nervous because I don't want to disappoint Cam. So I want to do a fun
I think
job.
he'll be fine. He's a big boy, you know. He can. We're gonna get Cam addicted to commissions. He's just gonna spend his paycheck back with Flux Destiny.
This cycle of labor. We're just sending it
Those
to
like
me.
mining camps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like I'm benefiting because I'm like having to spend them. I have to like work it too. I have to actually do the work.
Right. So you do the work for Cam, and then Cam just pays us, and it's just that cycle over and over again.
See this?
Oh, big brother Flux. That's cute.
What's that?
Big brother Flux. That's Cam.
Oh, Cam. Oh, Cam totally deserves it. I know we mentioned earlier, but definitely if you haven't considered getting a commission, a writing commission, Ella makes really awesome character packs. And
oh, thank you.
I love reading her character packs.
I'm working on a couple of big commissions. I know Katie's got one, and Retsu's got one, and Omid and Ruben have one out right now. And and Fabian's got a couple. But I'm always happy. I'm always happy to get more. I'm always happy to get more and work through them. Oh yeah,
Can't.
Candy.
What?
Candy's got one. I said Candy's got one. Candy was supposed to send me info and has been hoarding it from me, so I can't do anything.
Oh. Oh my gosh! Look at this, Ella. Ella, this is gonna be. Look
I
at this.
love it.
Look at this.
I feel like celebrating. Like I feel like I don't know why. Like this is such a like momentous. Like I just love it so
Go
much.
pop a
They feel
baked
like
potato in the
covers.
oven. This is a celebration. Pop a baked potato. This is a moment.
That's my new celebration. Instead of like popping champagne or some this big explosion, I just simply very carefully put a potato in the oven. Very domestically put a potato in the oven. Oh, Beast King, you're gonna get a writing prompt? Heck yes.
Oh, those are, you're gonna love that. She wrote this really awesome writing prompt the other day. I think it was for entities, which was really good. Should I give him like jeans, or what do you think I should give him? Jeans or like
Is he in bed or is he like
he's not, I think he's in bed, right? Because if he goes outside,
Yeah.
then we'll do the opposite. So, or should I give him like pajama pants or
No, not pajama pants. Probably just jeans.
jeans or oh,
Yeah.
how about like those baggy cargo pants? 90s cargo pants. That would look cool. Because then I could draw some big
Yeah, some pockets.
yeah. I had these kind of that were like this, and then they had his. Did anyone have those? Joe, did you have these? Maybe Joe did. Where you had like the big baggy 90s cargo pants that had zippers where you could turn them into shorts. Do you know what I'm talking about, Ella? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I do.
You could,
I never wore them.
But I don't even know if those things exist anymore. But when I was in the 90s,
oh, they definitely do. That's the fashion now. 90s fashion is back.
It was like they would be super long and they would have like these seams like right here. And then what would happen is there was a zipper and you could take the pant legs off and convert them into shorts.
Yeah.
Katie, you're wearing cargo. Katie is like a fashion maven. Like she could make cargo pants look super cool. I just know it. What were you saying, Ella? Sorry.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh, I thought you started saying
agreeing
something
with
and I
you.
talked over you.
No,
So-
my stream is really glitchy, so I'm like a minute. I'm like a little bit behind you sometimes, so I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Then I will slow down my expectation of response.
You should do that with me anyway.
What are you talking about? You're the one who gets me. You're the one who has to slow your expectations of me. Oh, by the way, hey, Alan. I don't think these are big enough. I like the really huge. There we go. Now we're talking. That's what Papa Flux wants. This big old.
No.
It's not after dark yet. Sorry. I want the big old cargo pants.
Believe it or not, we're at 30 minutes. You've got 30 minutes left.
Fine.
RC, I'm gonna leave the stream for just a minute. I'm gonna reset my computer.
Okay, no problem.
I'm leaving forever. No,
I'll
leaving.
Be right back. Go for it.
Goodbye.
Okay. By the way, when we get to Cam and we get to do Cam's profile picture, it's basically like a face reveal because it's basically it's like it is what Cam looks like. So when we get to the face reveal, it's kind of like a unofficial Cam face reveal. So yeah, kind of like an unofficial face reveal because it's going to be like, it's basically like what Cam looks like. So there's Ella.
I have returned.
I was just saying that when we get to Cam, it's going to be basically kind of an unofficial face reveal.
I didn't hear any of that because my stream froze.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's cutting in and out. I'm so sorry. This has never happened before.
It's okay. Oh, look at the Ella. I'm going to retire after these drawings.
Yes.
It's over.
They're that good.
I just love this. I like accidental ideas, you know, like this one where
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, I was just going to do one thing and then it turned out to be this whole like, oh, we just created a concept to put them as like mirrored images of them like dreaming, right? Or whatever. Daydreaming.
Mm-hmm. So cool. I love that.
RC, wait, no, what did I do? I'm always doing something wrong. Okay, there's this song in the Miraculous... Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. The Miraculous Ladybug soundtrack for the movie. Okay, can we just say I am not a fan, but the soundtrack is like legit fire, right? Like it's really good. And the
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's actually really good. It's a musical, so I think you would like it.
Oh, you piqued my interest.
But there's this song about there's this song where she's like, it's so, the song is good, but the lyrics are so like eye rolly. She's like, can I ever be enough? Why can't being me is just not enough? You know, it's just super cringy. You know,
they rhymed enough with enough.
Yeah, like why isn't it enough just to be me? And it's one of those kind of like, oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. There was a show called Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark that those lyrics I think were made probably 5 minutes before opening. Cause it's like,
I
oh, it's
think
like,
you
oh,
told me about this. Why do I
yeah, I
feel like I've
did.
heard
That
this? Yeah.
Imagine that I'm pretty sure it's like a no, it's like a fun fact that Imagine Dragons was supposed to write for them.
Yeah.
And what the like songs are so bad. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go swing through a tree, and then one day you're gonna see, and like those are the lyrics, and you're like, oh man, this is really bad. Which
Okay,
is
now
such
we're
a
gonna
it's
do.
such a shame.
Now we're gonna do a little surgery here. Oops. Take Hugo's legs and
Break his legs,
his
put
legs
them
and
on
make him longer,
Marco.
so we can have a basis
Height extension. That's what we all gotta do.
here. Look at him. This is gonna be great. I'm so happy right now. I love this concept. All thanks to you guys.
Are you happy? I just want you to be happy.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I never get to. So much stuff we're doing is like we do so much like art and writing on a regular basis, which we enjoy doing, but I never get to like sit and like luxuriate on like concept art. So this is definitely an appreciated gift from you guys.
Aw.
Oh, Joe. Okay, I imagine Marco's gonna be in his socks because he's on his bed, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Marco wears his shoes on his bed. He was raised better than that.
Hugo, on the other hand.
Hugo, on the other hand, probably finds his shoes, like under the comforter.
Oh my gosh. Nightmare.
I'm really kind of like super OCD about shoes. Like, I don't
Oh, I
require.
know.
Did I tell you this already? Have I already said this?
No, I just know this about.
Oh,
This
okay.
is a
No, this is not
fact.
about the joke. This is not about shoes falling apart. I'm talking about like shoes in my house.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah.
okay, because I don't like, um, I I don't require people to take off shoes when they come in, but I don't like wearing like shoes from the outside in the house.
Yeah.
And like it's just like I imagine all the gross stuff that is like when I go to especially if I go to like on a long trip and I have to go to like a gas station or something, and then I just imagine
Mm,
do not with me.
yep.
Do not with me and that.
When I come over, I won't wear shoes, and I'll slip on like Men in Black like slippers, like over my like quarantine hazmat suit.
Hugo's raised by dogs. Candy's right. I think you would find his shoes. And I think Hugo is not like an intentional, like, I don't think he's like an intentional slop. I think he's so passionate about karmastry and the stuff that he likes that it's not because he's like means to be that way. It's not like because he's like
Yeah.
super like tied up about his stuff, And so he kind of, that's not a, it's like he doesn't think about it.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Oh, ask.
You only put one earring on Marco.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake.
It looks very cool, but I was like, ooh, it's like I
Oh.
was like, he's like very
Oh, I
I've
didn't
never
mean that
seen
was
you
a
just
total
draw
mistake. Hold
one.
on, let me fix that. I must have gotten distracted. Hold on, I'll fix that. Actually, he wears
No, I
two
was
earrings.
Yeah, I know he's your character and all, but the lore says There we go, fixed. It wasn't bothering me, but I was sitting there and I was like, it's slowly like over time. I was like, the more I looked at it, the more I was like, he's not complete. He only has one, only
Ella's all
positive.
lore police. She's like, this is the sound of the lore police. Whoop whoop. Lore police. Put the pen down, sir. You have violated lore. But is it wrong as the creator of the universe? Wouldn't I technically be infallible?
No.
No? Oh, so you're creating
we're in this together now.
Oh, I see. So you're like a deity now in my universe? So you can counter my powers of creation?
Yes. I created med kits and thus I have god powers now.
The accidental, that is so funny. Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on a second. 1 second, I'm on some stuff.
He's gone. It's just us now. Oh, I better pause. I wonder if he can guess how much time is left when he gets back. Someone has to rule the sewers. Yeah, and it's your girl. I can't believe that we've decided this lore for me.
Okay, sorry. All right, where were we?
Cam.
What?
I'm a benevolent ruler.
So you never know where a god may come from. I'm like, oh, a med kit pops up and suddenly like a deity comes out.
A voice calls to you from the sewers and you have to listen.
From the sewers. How much time do I have?
You've got 18 minutes left.
Wow, this is a... You guys are spoiling me today. A sewer rat. Where's that from? I know what that is. Okay, I know what movie
You know I won't know.
A common sewer rat. Who knows that? Praise the lore. Okay, Beast King, that's going up on the screen. You get the now. Beast King gets the first comment on the screen. There we go. Praise the lore. That's funny. That's great.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now it's the competition to see. See, you all get rewarded for like being clever and using your brains. So. Ratatouille. Terminator 2. Funny.
Not again.
That's so funny.
No. No.
How's that looking?
He looks really good.
Might have made it soon. All right, no one.
I think he's ready for the karmastry.
No one can guess where that came from. Oh, he doesn't need this giant. This Taurus is left over. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You got 10 seconds to tell me where it's from. If you can't guess, I will say it.
I don't know what it's from.
It's from The Great Mouse Detective. Don't say it. Don't say it. And then he because Ratigan doesn't want to he doesn't like being called a rat, even though he's like obviously like a giant rat.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in ages. Ages and ages.
Such a great movie.
Your memory is incredible.
Is that where it counts?
Your memory for just your memory on quotes for live streams.
Oh, so Beast King knew. Beast King knew. A common sewer rat. Stenchus rodentius, which I don't think is the actual scientific name for it, but can't possibly be.
You're so funny. I love the way you talk. You're so fun to hang out with.
Aww. How's he looking, Ella? Cam's a big Marco fan too, so I'm curious what Cam thinks.
He looks great. I love Marco. I think he looks really, really good. I'm excited. I really like this rough style too.
I do too.
I really like this is like complete to me. Like this looks really good.
If I could just get away with this, I would do it. Which I probably
I don't see why you can't. I love it.
No, but I think I need to go like, I don't know.
I love it. It looks very manga to me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm uncultured. I love it. I think it looks great.
Wow, I did a lot to... I'm going to add some more detail to Hugo when I get to him and give him some... We need to give him something for his clothes.
Yeah. Moose, that's a good question. Maybe they could be like alternate covers, you know, or chapter breaks. We've got all these like we need chapter breaks. It's a good question.
Good point. Yeah, that's right. If we did a matching Kazuo one, what would it even look like? I can't even imagine him laying down
in a bed of noodles.
Bed of noodles.
On the sidewalk where people are like tripping over him.
He would be like a cat like that, you know, where it's like the cat doesn't care what you...
Yeah. He's like, step around me. Excuse you.
Joe, thank you for making this happen. This totally made my day.
All right, 10 minutes left. Last 10 minutes of this sketch. Oh, right, of course, Moose and Candy helped. A lot.
and yes, sorry.
A group effort.
You know Hugo's the one who has the sock with a hole in it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Actually, part of that though, you know, when we get into he shows up in the next chapter, you're gonna learn that he has his family's going through a difficult time during this time, so he has a lot of hand-me-down stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's doing it just because he... Although I don't think his parents would like neglect buying him socks with no holes in it, but I'm just saying.
They don't know.
Oh
You
yeah. I
know,
think he
he
kind of
he like wears through them.
yeah.
He gets excited about socks for Christmas. He's like, "Oh yeah, new socks. I've lost all mine," and they're like, "How? How is that even possible?"
Sometimes if I hear a sound and I'm by myself, I will dramatically throw my head around, knowing I'm being dramatic. Like it's no reason. Like I heard
Mm.
this guy outside, like moving his trash can, and I was like, yeah. But it's more for like self entertainment. Like it's, you know. So I don't know. Oh, what's so Yasuno is watching but can't chat? Hey Yasuno.
Oh, it's so funny.
No, Yasuno, we need to hear you. I'm sorry. I do. I swear to God. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Will you like pipe down? I was like, you are freaking out over nothing. I was like, no wonder you're all.
You're such an actor, you know? You're
I
such a
am.
like you act out everything.
Everything is like a over dramatized, bro.
Yeah. You live in a soap opera. You know, where
Bro,
everybody's got
word.
twins and quadruplets and
Word.
poisons
Oh
each
my
other.
gosh, yes.
That's
yes.
so funny. You'd ride away dramatically on a jet ski and fake your own death and just for the fun of it.
Absolutely.
It's very funny.
Absolutely. That is so me. I'm always like, because I, you know, even if I have to entertain myself,
Mm.
and I have this way of like turning normal encounters into something funny. Like I don't mean because I'm like some comedian or something. I mean it's like I don't mean like whenever I like any normal encounter. I think people are not used to. I'm not like, you know, they're not. I don't know how to explain it. Like I have a different energy. So what?
No, I'm just you're funny. I'm sorry.
You're laughing at me, and I don't know why. What did I do?
With you, with.
Okay.
With. You're being funny and charming, and then you're like, "Why are you laughing?" You're like telling jokes, and then you're like, "Stop laughing." I knew somebody in high school. I knew somebody in high school like that. Like they would tell jokes, and then we would laugh, and then they'd be like, "Why are you laughing?" And we'd be like, "Wasn't that a joke? Like you're telling jokes?" They were like, "Yeah," and we'd be like, "So it's funny, so we're laughing." They'd be like, "Don't laugh at me," like legitimately, and we were like,
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy," you know.
Hey, Yasuno, I saw that Corn says that you say hi. I put it up there just to memorialize that you're here. I swapped it out. You are here with us, and I put it up there on the screen.
This looks so good.
Casa, I would absolutely be on Telemundo. I would absolutely be a character on Telemundo. I'm just saying.
Telemundo.
I would be an amazing telenovela actor.
I bet you would. I would write. Oh my gosh, I need to write you into like some kind of soap opera with my skills as a romance author, you know? And then you could play out the scenes. That would be awesome. I'd have every episode would end in some kind of jet ski fight. That's the only way, you know?
You know what movie? okay, this is not the only movie. All right, so don't like quote and say this is the only movie. But a movie that I would love to be like in. I would have loved to have been. This is an old ass movie, so I don't know how many of you remember this. Anyone remember Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage? I would have loved to play John Travolta's part in that. I would have loved to be like just this
Oh yeah.
campy villain, you know.
Yes, I've
How much
heard
time
of
do I
that.
have?
I've heard of
You
that
reminded
movie.
me about the jet ski because there's like this amazing like speedboat battle at the end of the movie that's just amazing.
Of course. Of course there is. Because there has to be, or somebody has to be poisoned, or
Okay, there is this movie. If anyone knows the answer to this, I I don't know. You'll get a $5 5 minute sketch. I have not been able to answer this. I've not been able to answer this. How much time do I have?
You've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, pause it for 1 second. Let me just say this.
Okay,
Let me
pause.
take a break.
Pause.
Okay. There is this movie. I swear, I cannot believe I'm imagining this. And I've asked it, and I don't know if this is like a Mandela effect thing or what, but some people say they've heard it and they know what I'm talking about, but they can't remember where it's from. There is a movie, maybe Joe knows. Maybe I've said this before and I'm losing my mind. Joe. It's a movie where Bette Midler gets like shot with like a machine gun, and like you see her like fly back into like a wedding cake or something, and she's wearing like I don't remember what it is, and she just like she's like just like riddled with bullet holes. But then you find out that it was like not real, or she was being an actress or something. Like I don't remember what it. I just distinctly remember it was for me, even though like she didn't really die in the movie. As a kid, it was a movie where like, you know, I grew up at a time where that kind of stuff was like when you see like someone getting shot or whatever, and like immense amounts of blood was like not normal on television, right? So it was like a big deal. It was like I just saw Bette Midler get like massacred on TV, you know, which was like, what is this? So, do you know what it is? It can't be Ruthless People. Was it Ruth? I don't think it
That's
was
what
Ruthless People, was it?
that's what the internet is saying.
It is. It's Ruthless
The
People.
internet. That's what the internet says.
That she gets shot with a machine gun in Ruthless People. Okay, all right. I need to look that up because I don't know why. All right. Okay. Anyway, resume.
Maybe you made it up. Like you like extended the scene in your mind, you know?
I need to find it. She's like, Harry, no, or something like she goes, no, and then she gets shot. All right, then we know the answer. Definitive answer. All right, we know now. Well, maybe I don't remember, Liv. Maybe I'm losing my mind.
Well, ain't that the truth? He wakes up, Ella's not real. Flux Destiny was a distant memory.
I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, even Ella, like, she'll talk to me. She's like, I'm like, listen, I'm honest with her now. I'll be like, listen, I don't know if I remember this or not. I will tell her, I'm like, listen, I think I'm losing my mind. She'll tell you. Oh, thank you,
Yeah, he does.
Jacoby. Chat LGBT.
Yeah,
Funny. Thank you, Jacoby. I get. I always want to like when Jacoby's on. I want to make sure I give the best material because Jacoby puts out amazing art and gotta. There we go.
Very nice. All right, you're at 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
I think you did great with these.
Thank you.
Matching pair. This is proof that Marco is more popular. Oh.
Well, technically Marco. Okay, so she's. Oh, you know what? I did say that you get the 5 minutes. So, Liv, I will add 5 minutes to this Marco sketch. How about that? This one went faster because I had a base to work from, right?
Yeah, we cheated.
We cheated. Hugo actually did all the work. Hugo actually did all the work, and Marco got to benefit from it. Because if I get to go put that 5 minutes on Hugo right now, he would look a lot better. Well, you know what I mean.
All right, RC. We're done with this one for now.
All right, where do you want me to put that 5 minutes? Are you going to let me do it on this, Liv?
Liv's like, no. Marco deserves it. Hello.
Okay. Well, let me just put a couple of contours here. I'm always trying to defend him, I know. Because there's like, you guys are quick to turn Hugo into a ketchup kid. You know? Like, leave him alone. He's got his own problems. All right. Where are we putting that 5 minutes? We're going to put it here or something else? Okay, she said I could add it to this, so give me 5 more minutes. Thank you, Liv. Okay, so I think I've got his base pretty good. What do you think I should... So, Ella, you were thinking about this one. You were thinking that he's going to have, like... should he have, like, notebooks around him? And then around here, he's going to have, like, you know, dreamy stuff, like, that he's picturing in his head? Is that what's happening? What you're thinking?
Yeah, like, you know how his sketches kind of come to life and kind of, like, show his emotions, you know? I was thinking kind of like that, you know, kind of showing his... Like, he's happy, so probably, you know, smiley faces and, you know, maybe some clouds, maybe some paper airplanes, you know? But yeah, like, notebooks around him, maybe.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, here we go. I like the kind of subtle use of karmastry, you know, that we've got.
Right?
Well, I'm always a fan when we can show off the karmastry.
My birds are mad right now.
Do you deserve it?
No, well, kind of, because it's their bedtime. And the birds get so angry when it's their bedtime. And I don't put them to bed. They start shrieking and actually pretend that they've, like, turned into the Sanyosho from Inuyasha. Like, they start off as, like, fairies. Like, I always imagine these birds are, like, kind of like fairies. But then in a minute, they don't get what they want. Like, as night drops, they turn into Sanyosho.
Yes.
That's kind of how that's my relationship with these birds. I do. I have a parakeet, which I absolutely love. Don't get me talking about birds because I'll start crying. Because I think birds are so like, especially like parakeets and stuff. I think they're like such sweet creatures. And I have this yellow parakeet, and she will let you hold her in any, like, I can hold her, she'll sit here on my shoulder. Let me in any position. I can hold her in any position. She's very sweet, but she's kind of saucy too. Like at night, like she doesn't like at a certain point, you you cannot disturb her or she'll bite you, you know? But most of the day she'll be like, but her bites
That's me.
have no power, you know?
Right, right.
But I love her so much. I love, and then I have 2 cockatiels. But she is just a sweetheart. And every time I think of like how innocent birds are, like they're just like,
Mm.
you know, and obviously I'm not talking about like, I'm talking, you know, don't start being like, well, what about like vultures and stuff? Well, vultures serve a purpose. I know that they don't appear innocent, like, you know, but like
I was not
parakeets.
thinking that at all.
No, because I'm because I make a general statement and then everyone will pile on and be like, actually, what about birds of prey? How innocent are they? I'm like, no, listen.
I think we were all on your side. Your
I'm a
victim
little defensive
calling.
about the bird stuff, okay? Maybe I don't want to cry on the screen because I will cry. I will start thinking about this parakeet.
Oh, don't cry! Don't cry!
Don't
cry!
Okay. I'm just gonna drop.
Okay.
She's so sweet. She's so innocent. Like I don't want anything to happen to her, you know? Like
Don't
I don't
cry.
want her. Like I'm always worried, like that, you know, like. I lost a bird one time, and it was so tragic because she flew away. It was an accident. She flew away, and I couldn't save her. She was like freaked out, and she flew away, and she was in a tree, and I almost had a moment to save her, and I know she couldn't survive on her own on the outside, and it's like losing like an astronaut into outer space, you know, like the, you know what I'm saying? Because the birds, they don't know what they don't, you know. It's been eating, you know, it doesn't know anything about the outdoors. It's been grown, you know. Oh my God, I'm gonna start freaking crying now. Great.
We gotta talk about something else. We gotta admire this Marco and not think about birds. Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Corn. I blame you. I balm you.
I get super emotional about birds. And it makes me sad when I see like trash birds outside, you know? Because like they just I get super sad.
Why did you say it like that?
I get sad about it because I'm like, you know, they're like these birds and they all look like they've, you know, whenever you see like a cartoon and like an explosion, like a bomb explodes in a character's face and then they're like, their hair is sticking out.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, like they look like ruined, you know, like just like a mess. Like they've just like their lives are ruined and they don't have, like they're living in a post-apocalypse kind of situation. And I just, I feel for them. I don't want that. Like, I'm like these poor trash birds, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that's a starling. And they're like, no, that's a trash bird. It's a starling. Leave it alone.
All right. We're at time.
Ella and Cam are behind the scenes going, oh, shoot, he's melting down. Call it. Okay, look, can we appreciate this? Look at this.
Of course we can. It looks great.
Those darn trash birds.
You did a great job.
Trash birds. Moose, you're gonna get the featured comment because trash birds are funny. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this one, requesting these because these were a lot of fun to do. How fast I did these.
You did them super fast.
And look, when Hugo gets his,
I love this style.
Thank you. Once I get to do both, once I get to like, now you're gonna have to like not let me get distracted, and not do my other work. I will want to finish.
Okay.
It. But look, this is what they look. So you can see, I made him taller, so you can kind of see.
Mm-hmm.
Taller, and then, sorry, that was my dog. Now you can kind of see them together here like this.
Oh, they look so good.
See, they're like dreaming of becoming awesome escape artists someday.
Yeah.
Not great? Anyway. All right.
I love it.
Thank you guys so much. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. All right, what's next?
Okay, so we've got Eric. He has 15 more minutes on his sketch, and then we've got Cam, and that's it for tonight.
Oh, so it's the big Cam reveal. Oh, wait, what about... Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jacoby.
And Jacoby, right? Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm misremembering. I have it here, but it's my handwriting is so bad that I didn't see it.
I think what it is Ella is like, this man is like crying over parakeets. So like, I'm
I'm like
clocking out.
trying to wrap this
She's
up.
like, can we wrap this up? We're having a, a code bird over here. All right.
Code bird.
Okay, let's get back to Eric's. Is Eric still here? Hope he
I
is.
don't know.
Keep working on it. Okay, thank you, Eric. You said I have 15 minutes?
15, yeah.
Okay. The birds are so mad I hear them.
Do you need a second before we start this?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm going to pay for it one way or another. And they get so... Oh, thank you, Candy. Candy sent us a super sticker. Thank you.
Our first super sticker.
That's our first super sticker. I am going to add that to the broadcast. That was our first super sticker. Look, that's a milestone. Thank you, Katie. I mean, Candy.
Katie, Candy, everybody shares the super sticker.
Candy's having all these firsts today.
And it's to make you feel better about your bird moment.
Aww. You all were here when we got our first super sticker. Thanks to Candy.
I'm glad we get to do this one a little bit more. I was sad that the others got more completed. Maybe I'm just like, I feel bad for Hugo because Marco got so much.
Now
tonight,
you know? Normally she's like, oh, Marco never. Now she's suddenly.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he never gets. And so finally Marco gets some attention. You're like, wait a minute. Doesn't feel right.
It's got to be equal for both of them.
That's right.
Moose, I think the super sticker. So YouTube has like given us access to like stream stickers now, so you can like send them as gifts to us, and then we get a bit of that, I guess.
Bye, Liv.
You know, I'm not sure how it works.
Hey, Ella,
exactly,
could you pause the timer? The birds are like melting down, and I need to go. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Yes.
Literally 2 seconds. All right. 1 second.
I'm all alone. Yeah, I guess they're like rewards or awards and stuff like that. So it's just like a way to support us, I guess. So you're welcome to do it. You don't have to, obviously. Am I a part of the gutter people, since I'm the queen of them? No, cat boys. Did RC do something embarrassing today? That's a good question. He's very rarely embarrassing.
I'm going to show you really quick my parakeet. Look, here she is.
Oh, sweetheart. It's your yellow shirt and the yellow bird.
Look, see, she's a yellow bird. Look.
Oh.
She's so little. Look at her. She's so little. Look, see. I don't know if you can see her.
She's so sweet. She's as bright as the sun.
She's so bright. Look, see her? See? She looks so sweet. Oh. All right. at my sweetheart.
No, it was the way that you were holding her. You were like,
Leave my sweetheart alone. She's a little baby.
like a little boy, like who found like a snake. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. It's the shoyo cookie all over again. That's right. All right. Anyway, back to work. Back to work.
I'm sorry.
See, you see why I cry over this bird? She's so sweet. I wish you could see her. And she's as yellow as my shirt, so it's like I didn't think she was gonna make a cameo today. I would have worn a different color shirt.
You have to show us pictures later. Like
she is.
You have to.
She's just a sweetheart, and she's got a sass record too. Okay, I just want you to know this, like a permanent sass record.
Oh, thanks, Ruben.
Ruben, thank you, man. That's very cool of you. We got our second super sticker.
And not a bad idea either. We'll have to think about that.
What's that?
Part of the super, he said, I have an idea you can use for chapter breaks. We could maybe introduce some OCs. We'll have to think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe those who are canonized. Maybe.
Tomorrow's the ceremony.
Yeah. We haven't announced it yet. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I haven't put it up yet. But we are doing a canonization ceremony tomorrow. So I'm going to be reaching out to the people that we're canonizing so that they can make it. So yeah, be on the lookout. We'll post about it tomorrow morning. Bright and early, I promise. So everybody can make it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ella, if I jumped the gun on it. I thought it was already.
No. We have a big list and we haven't decided who's going to be in it yet. So I want to make sure I reach out to the people and they can make it.
And it's a public event, so everyone can come and watch. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, super chat, not a super sticker. We have no idea what we're doing. Not a super chat. We're like, oh, wow, it's green. Thank you.
The birds have quieted. And
because you showed them off and embarrassed them?
Well, she's very haughty, okay? A very haughty bird. Very haughty, but very sweet, and I just want to protect her.
William isn't canon yet. He better be. Soon. That's all I have to say.
Ella's doing an OC shakedown.
I've already told Moose. Moose knows that I'm rooting for William to get into the canon. No pressure, of course. There's no pressure. But I would love to see it. That's all. I think that I always like stuff that Moose does because Moose is very like, you know, Moose is like, oh, well, I don't know if anybody will like William or like my character. And I'm always like, yes, they will. Like, you got to just try. You got to get out there.
And now everyone loves William. William's like featured in everything.
Oh, getting ready to canonize Elio.
Oh, that'll be so good. I absolutely loved working on Elio's art. When we did his official art.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a really fun one to do. He's a great character. I love this like super themed ones like that too.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I always encourage people with their OCs to lean into the theme.
Ragnarok's laugh is infectious, his text laugh, so I'm just going to put it on the screen. So you got all can it.
Oh, Moose, you're getting threatened. People are threatening to pay for your canonization. You better watch out. I'm going to make you canon whether you like it or not.
Do you think he's okay with that?
we're on team can be bought, so you know. No, of course, if Moose doesn't want it.
How much time do I have?
Oh, journey to canonization. Can adults be canonized? Totally. Anybody could be canonized.
Anyone can
Any OC can be canonized. I said anybody, like any person. Grab them off the sidewalk. Canonize them.
Can someone canonize my parakeet for me?
Hey, you know what? You know who has the power to do that?
You know what? You're right.
You do.
You're absolutely right.
Marco needs a bird. Hashtag give Marco a bird.
Oh my god. Who said that?
No, I did. That's my idea.
Oh, that's a cute idea, actually.
And Hugo has a cat. Very fitting.
That is so true. That works really well. Oh, shoot. I gotta pause the timer. I gotta let my dog in 1 second.
Can your dog be canonized? You need to give your OC a dog.
Around here. Animals coming in and out. Okay. Aw, C's like, add the parakeet to Marco. That's cute. I like that.
I can't hear you, RC.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I was saying how it was cute that C said to add the parakeet to Marco's bed drawing.
I think that it may be in his childhood home. He's got to have a bird. Maybe not at Wolfgang, but I think that would be cute.
How much time do I have?
You've got 6 minutes left. You know, it's funny that you guys are bringing this up because part of one of our new tiers is Storytime Lives, where we're going to be every once in a while doing a live where we read some of the writing commissions that you guys have gotten about your OCs, and I'll be like reading them kind of like an audiobook, you know, story time. So that'll be a lot of fun.
But I'll be reading them in my Arnold Schwarzenegger Ben Kingsley impression.
Yes. Yeah, just like that. Maybe RC will read one. Maybe one day.
I'd love to do the story time stuff.
Yeah.
I'd love reading.
We'll take turns then. We'll take turns.
Ella's like, don't you touch my story time stuff.
No, sorry, I would. My throat gets sore. I'm happy to share the load. Cam should be a VTuber at the bottom of the stream. Guys, what if Cam is shy? Don't force him out from behind the screen.
I think the best you're going to get of Cam is my drawing of him. I don't think you're going to see Cam in real. Cam does not like to be on camera, despite
Cam
his name
being named Cam.
Yeah. Is Eric still here? Did we find out if he was still here? Or?
I think he ended up leaving again. Which is so sad. Eric, come back. We're always working on your piece when you're not here. Oh, it's like a holiday. Yeah, we gather around, we listen to stories.
Ragnarok's trying to like summon Eric
Summon Eric.
through like casting spells. Return. Here, I'm gonna put it on the. I'm gonna put it on the. I'm gonna put it on the screen so that we can like.
And he'll return.
Do an ultimate return of Eric.
What was that thing? Do you remember the first time I like lost it was because it was really late at night and Moose said something. He was like summoning spirits or something, you know, and it made me die laughing so much.
We got another super chat, not a sticker, a super chat. Thank you, Ruben. And did we just something else just happened too?
It looks like Eric we've summoned him in a different way because he just added 10 more minutes to his sketch.
Oh, so he must be here. All right, Eric, we're gonna keep doing this for you.
Ragnarok, you did it. You did
Ragnarok did it. There he is. He's back. He came back. There's Eric.
Yay. Okay, now you've got 12 minutes left.
It worked. And you know what? I'm going to put it on the screen. Eric is back, so we're going to celebrate his return with putting his return on screen.
All right, you've got 12 minutes now. 12 minutes.
All right, well, I can... How's this looking, Eric?
Yay! Everybody cheer. I like that the super chat is a new way to like be as loud as possible in the like.
What happens when they do? What happens when they do that? Does it do something?
It just turns green. Like it turns their like thing green, so it like really stands out. Yeah.
Oh,
and it like puts them at the top.
All right.
This is like a what if Hugo went into biokarmastry instead.
Right. Believe it or not, I think he would be very good at this. It takes
I agree.
I think he could be a good doctor.
He gives a lot of like detail work.
That's right.
And I think that Marco would be very good at quantum karmastry.
I think so too. I could see that too.
Mostly, probably he would do like historic, you know, like that sort of research where it's like ancient, you know, like ancient techniques and like stuff like that. Eric says it looks great, so you're doing a good job.
Awesome.
This is after a particularly bad day of karmastry. If he has to put the full getup on to do a bandage, I bet that he's like, I bet that he feels better when like he dresses up. You know, he's like, I really gotta stitch this wound up. I better put on my my scrubs.
Okay, what are some other like things that would be in the med kit? I'm not a physician, obviously, so like I know there's like little scissors.
Yeah, like band-aids, you know, bandages, probably like some bottles of like alcohol to like clean wounds. You know, probably like if it's really bad, like needle and thread, you know.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah. I'm still laughing that Moose called me out on defending Hugo. Like I instantly defend him every time he's like, he's absolutely right. I know I'm doing it too. Tweezers, yeah, we can put some tweezers. What is this Sonic?
Yeah, this is like noir.
Casino ass music. Cotton balls. We can put cotton balls. This is a good idea. Cotton balls. Candy's being like my art assistant, as if like having a nurse assistant, you know? She's like handing me ideas.
Ruben says, what should I get for lunch? It's 9 o'clock my time. What lunch?
What lunch? You know what, Ruben? You deserve... Oh, burger or burrito? Oh, damn. That's a hard choice. You know what? I want you to get the biggest burger you could possibly get. You deserve it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Eric,
welcome.
that's so sweet.
You are so welcome, man. I can't wait to finish that commission for you too. It's gonna be so awesome. Everyone was talking about it. They loved the idea and the request. Tacos Ruben. Tacos Ruben sounds like a dish. I'm gonna put it on screen. I'm gonna get the tacos Ruben.
Ooh, I really like that.
We do love Eric around here.
Needs to be like a chain in Fortuna.
Tacos Ruben.
Tacos Ruben.
That's gonna be our new. That's a new chain. Hugo always getting the burritos at Taco Ruben.
Tacos Ruben at Hoppers Jr.
Hoppers Jr. Hey, Blue. This is like, okay, this music is like Super Mario Brothers 2, like sand level inside a temple kind of vibe. You'll take it? You know what? You like that, Ruben? Taco Ruben. Aren't you sick of 888? Don't you want to go have... No more 888. Let's go to...
Tacos Ruben.
Let's go to Tacos Ruben.
That's really funny.
Hugo is doing all of this for a knee scrape.
He absolutely
okay,
is.
you get featured for that. That was funny. That was funny. That's actually very in character. How much time do I have?
5 minutes.
Is Jacoby's next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we've got Cam.
Yep.
All right. He's got a mask too, yeah. You can't be too safe.
He's very safe, yeah.
From the guy who wears shoes to bed. Thermometer. Andy's ready for this. All right, thermometer. We got to get the thermometer in here. And see how he's like put it very like organized. Got a thermometer. And then we need to put, what did she say? A spray? We gotta put spray. Bro, put on a nurse outfit. He does care a lot about Marco's injury, see?
Aww.
So Ruben, what did you decide? Oh, popsicle. Yeah, that's the depressors. We got to put depressors, tongue depressors. I'm running out of room.
How much stuff is in a med kit? I guess all this. Making it canon.
Tongue depressors. We got some tongue depressors here. I got his gloves on. He's all ready to go. We've got his like little doctor uniform thing, scrubs on. Decide on what food.
We lost the plot.
I think he just got excited about tacos Ruben and forgot.
Ooh, a burger with pepper jack cheese and jalapenos. Spicy. All right, RC. We've got like 30 seconds left.
Okay. Thank you, Eric, for all the time on this. This was a fun one to do. This is Hugo having his Barbie moment where he can Dr. Hugo and Malibu Hugo. We got to do Malibu Hugo later. Gotta adjust his head real quick. It was in the wrong place.
He is blonde.
That's right. He is blonde. What other Hugos? We have Malibu Hugo, Astronaut Hugo.
We had one the other day that I literally joked about him being a Barbie because he was like,
yeah,
oh, he was like,
I forgot what it was.
He was like Beach Hugo or something.
Yeah.
And I was joking about him being a Barbie because he was like doing some kind of job that was like he would never, you know, lifeguard. We've got lifeguard Hugo.
Malibu Hugo would go hard. All right, you said.
All right,
we're done.
Okay. We're at time here.
All right, Eric, look at that. I don't know if you're still here, but we got you a whole Dr. Hugo scene. Calling Dr. Hugo. I've got a broken heart.
And he runs in with the med kit and trips and falls, and then he starts like, you have to like help him.
Aww,
you know?
You're mean to him. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Eric, for all the time on this. I really appreciated it. This was a lot of fun to do this, so I really appreciate it. Okay, what's next?
All right, so it's time for our OC spotlight. So
uh-oh. A Hugo calendar masquerade. Oh, we lost her. Oh. You disappeared, and just as you disappeared, suddenly a pin-up calendar for Hugo showed up. So everything fell apart the minute you. All right.
No.
All right. So
as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Each of these drawing board streams, we're gonna do an OC feature, just one, just for some fun. This one is for Jacoby, so 20 minutes. And he said you could do anything you want with Joey. So any pose, anything you want to do. He says he trusts you, and that you're the best. So anything you want to do with Joey.
This guy. Okay. Is Jacoby here?
I think so.
Is he still here? I don't know if he was. Okay, he's probably drawing and stuff. So, okay, something with Joey. What are we gonna do with Joey? Let's see. Let's give Joey a good.
Maybe he's working at the cafe, you know, with his aunt. Maybe he's balancing.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I like that.
You know, a bunch of plates or something.
Okay. So we're gonna do him carrying like bussing a table or something.
Yeah, I think in the story I wrote too, he like stacks up stuff really tall because he's kind of like circusy, acrobatic, so he's like kind of balancing it.
Okay.
I don't know how many we could get. I don't know how many we could get, but
All right, let's
or you
try
could
it.
just have him blessing something, whatever.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right, all right, here we
Jacoby,
go.
this is for you, buddy.
In 3, 2, 1.
I think I got a super cute idea. Okay, can I talk more about the birds for a second?
Are you gonna cry?
Not with that
Not
attitude.
because I don't. I don't want you to cry.
I won't. I won't cry. I
I
won't
don't
cry.
want you to be
I won't cry. I
sad.
won't cry. I won't cry. I promise. I'll be a man about it.
The happy bird stories.
It is happy. It is happy.
Okay, we're too late in the night for me to be emotional.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So, what's with this?
It's in the song.
What's this Freddy Fazbear ass music? So, okay.
You say that every time.
I'm like, it takes me by surprise every time. I feel like, oh, you made it to 6 a.m., Okay, so. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, about birds. Okay. I had a story about birds. What was I gonna say? Oh, like, I get really, like, it kind of, like, it makes me happy whenever they're happy. Like, after they wake up in the morning, they,
Hmm?
hold on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So they're super happy in the morning, when they wake up. And I like when they're happy and they're like just chattering away. They're just like talking. They're just like talking, chattering to each other, Thank you, Ragnarok. They're just chattering and chattering. You know what I'm saying? And they're just like happy.
Yeah.
It's just like what are they possibly talking about? Like what are they
Aww.
possibly talking about? But it just makes me happy that like I can provide them safety and a home, and place to be happy
and talk.
And they can be happy and not worry about like predator animals like eating them and
Yeah.
Maple. I was wondering where you were. We missed you. Candy has a Candy, yeah, you have a parakeet too, right? What's his name? It's a boy, right? Okay, these are giant plates. What's wrong with me? People having food the size of
giant people eating at this cafe.
What is wrong with me? I do. I love my birds.
Aww. You're so sweet.
Thank you. I just want them to be happy, I want them to be happy and like know that everything's gonna be okay.
I want you to be happy.
I am happy with you guys.
Stop.
So, okay, I'm gonna try to say this without getting upset, like crying upset. But like, okay, you know, we get a lot of tornadoes up here in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always worried. I don't know how I'm gonna hide in like under the staircase. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get all the animals in the case of a tornado. You know, like
Mm.
I got my dog and my cat, and then like, what if one time I couldn't get to the birds? Like things were so like we had a very serious situation, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, the birds are gonna be like blown away. I'm sorry. I'll continue. Sorry. Didn't want the birds to be blown away. You know, I want them to be happy.
Yeah.
I don't want them to like get blown away in the wind. You know, Jesus Christ.
Nobody ever bring up the birds again. Nobody. I can't see you like this. I hate this. This
Makes
makes
me
me
so
very
sad.
sad.
Makes me very
Don't
sad.
think about this.
I won't.
Okay, never again. We
I just
only happy birds. Only happy birds.
only happy birds.
Happy birds or that terrifying seagull that you made. Those are the only birds we can talk about.
God. Jacoby has this look. See, so I'm gonna have him like.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Maple says a seagull.
What? What did he say? Oh! All right, I'm putting that on the screen. That goes on the screen. Maple is so hysterical, bro. Maple Maple says the funniest shit. I can't even with you. It's just so funny. I figure like Jacoby would. That is so funny. Maple. So I have a like a folder where I save screenshots of things that Maple says. Okay, Maple, don't get insulted. I don't know if you should not be insulted if I tell you this, but there's a character who I saw in Gumball who kind of reminds me of you.
Which character?
It's the one he only shows up in one episode. It's the one where Anais wants to make a friend, and like, and then she's
yeah.
Gumball and what's his name, his friend,
Darwin
are like warning her, like, no, he might be a serial killer or whatever, and he's like the nicest person, you know. But at the end, they discover that he's like really wants to eat, like, have her for dinner or something, like literally eat her. It's really funny. And I was just watching. I saw that episode the other day, and I was like, that's Maple. I was like, I think that's Maple, except without the, you know, like eating people.
The end, yeah.
You love that show? Okay, good. But do you know which character I'm talking about? He's got like a. Can someone find the name of that character for me? It's like he's got like a triangle on his head. He shows up one episode. I don't think he shows up ever again. And he's like the nicest guy, and he wants to, you know, like Anais finally makes a friend, and Darwin and Gumball like ruin it for her, but kind of save her life because he ends up being like, but just the way that he's, you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like he's so nice. Yeah.
Maple, you remember now? Gumball's a great show. You guys think it's weird? It's so funny.
No, I love that show.
Josh, that's his name. Yeah. It's so funny. It's so funny. How much time do I have?
You've got 10 minutes.
Wait, so you think that's funny, right? You like it? You're like not insulted? Like he's a funny character, and like he has Maple vibes. And I was just like,
Maple
I saw
vibes.
that and I was like, that's Maple. I was like, I just feel like that's Maple.
Maple says, I love that show.
Ella, I'm waiting for you to think this is cute, what I'm drawing. Look.
I love it.
Look what he's doing. See? He's carrying
It
all
it
the...
goes with the story that J-Tunes commissioned too, so we can put it in a chapter. So
I am gonna watch the new Gumball. I think Gumball's a very funny show. I think it's very funny. See, I thought about you, Maple. See, that's what you should take away from that. Because it kind of like reminded me of the things that whenever the comments you make, and he's so like, he's at least shows up as a very wholesome character, you know?
oh, you getting like deja vu? It's weird.
Who's got deja?
Ragnarok says, "Why do I feel like I've seen this drawing before?"
This? Maybe they're
Oh,
thinking
because
of there's a drawing of Hugo carrying a stack of books.
yes, and Evan is carrying those pizza boxes from the sleepover.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He is carrying this. Oh, I forgot about that. I was all like saying how cute this is, and now everyone's ruined it. Now I'm plagiarizing myself.
What? No, it doesn't. It just, the pose is a little similar, but it doesn't look exactly like that.
Plagiarizing myself. Now I'm a fraud. Great.
A hack, but you're stealing only from yourself.
You know, I feel like a total hack. Great. Jacoby, I want you to know that I'm putting love into this, and I hope you like it. They're trying to make it out like I'm plagiarizing myself, and it's not. Wait, sorry. No.
Ragnarok says, "Didn't you plagiarize Hugo to make Marco earlier?"
You know what? You know what? I'm shutting this down. Shut the kitchen down. Shut it down. Shut the kitchen down. I loved whenever what's his face would do that. Gordon Ramsay. Shut it down.
Yes.
Shut this place down. That was my favorite. I love that drama, and like I love the look on everyone's faces, like all the people who all the people who are like in the restaurant and they're eating, and he's just discovered, I don't know, like you know, mice in the fondue or whatever, and like, whatever it is. Yeah, there's always some disaster, right? Sorry. Did we lose?
That's like the name. That's like the name of like a murder mystery book of the mouse in the fondue.
That's it. I broke her again. Great.
The mouse in the fondue.
Oh wait, I gotta take a screenshot of this. Got it. To add to my Maple folder. The comments.
I think my favorite thing about what you just said is that, like, I'm imagining like this really rundown restaurant that happens to, like, in my mind, fondue's really fancy. So like just this really rundown place with a huge fondue machine.
Sorry, I was like thinking on the spot. Shut it down. Shut down. Tacos Ruben is shutting down. We're shutting down the kitchen. We found mice in the queso machine.
But he's like not even like, it's not even like he's just chilling like in a hot tub.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean? And he walked by and he's like, hey, come join in. It's nice.
How much time do I have? Did we lose her? Oh my god, she's gone. Come in, come in. The queso's nice. Ooh, it's toasty. That would be me, bro. Like if I went like took a dip in some queso, unintended. Hey, what's? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
What's Joey's aunt's name? Do you remember?
Oh,
If you remember on the, because I figure like he's.
I don't remember.
Does he call her auntie or? I forgot how he refers to her in the.
I want to say it starts with a V.
Does he refer to her by name? I don't remember.
I don't know. I call my aunts aunt and then their name. Like I walk up to them and I say, "Hey, Aunt Sally." I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I love being super familiar with her family. Okay.
Valerie. Yes, I knew it. I knew it started with a V.
Valerie. Val. Okay. Okay, so here he's like, did he call her Aunt Val or Val? I lost his arm. Oh.
I love his face.
I feel that this is so. This is also when I think of Jacoby, like this is. I think of this energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like just this wholesome, like I'm gonna help and do whatever it takes, kind of.
Yeah.
This is totally Jacoby energy.
I can't believe I remembered that it started with a V. I think I've only written it once in the story so far.
This is Joey. This is Jacoby's, one of Jacoby's Flux OCs. I actually did this drawing a while back that I surprised Jacoby with this drawing. I'll pop it on the screen when we're done. How much time do I have?
2 minutes.
Okay. And then we've got Cam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for the Cam face reveal? Oh. I didn't see the setup for the sneeze. So I thought you like barked or something. Like I was like, what? Like I was like, oh. I was like, okay, oh wow.
I just throw up. I'm like,
I thought you were just like barking. Like, what?
I'm barking for Cam.
Barking for Cam over here. Joey is such a good character. Like, look, helping his aunt and helping pay for the cafe and carrying these giant. Although it's a little suspect. Like she supposedly is in rough times, and look at all these dishes. Like, sounds like
they've just been piling up.
Okay, they've been piling up. Ow, my back. I know you
immediately drops them.
Aww.
Oh no.
Hugo will be over here to help him. I don't have time to sketch it, but pretend he's there. I'm gonna kind of put look. I'm gonna do this real quick. I have like a minute left. I'm just gonna put like a Hugo standee here. And we'll pretend that he's what was that? What was that? Okay, sorry, that was weird. What was that? Like he swallowed a socket wrench. Hold on. How was that? Okay, like, Here, you got Hugo right here. This is Hugo. Sometimes my hand just moves, and I'm like, bro, what are you drawing? It's like, shame on you. What is that? She's snorting. We've broken the snort barrier. Jacoby, look. Jacoby, don't worry. Hugo's here. Cut out Hugo. Although I made him super short. What is wrong with me? I'm like losing integrity here. I think he's the same height. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. There. See, he's helping. See? So I got this like great value Hugo's over here. Sorry, did not mean to draw that. Okay. I swear it's him. It's a cutout. Here's a cutout. See, it's a cutout. All right. How much time?
There, you're done.
I'm done. Oh, okay. I'm done. I think you're done.
It was just also like your reaction to it. You were like, oh, like you had been possessed.
My hand just started traveling on its own. I was like, stop that. Settle down. Jeez. Okay. Okay, before we get to Cam, let me just share. I gotta share it again because I really love this sketch I did for Jacoby a while back where it was like welcoming Joey to Wolfgang. Like this is when like his official canon drawing. Where is that drawing? Was it that long ago? Hold on. I just want to show you guys. And then the Cam face reveal. Ella needs a vacation from this job. She's just like, this man.
I need somebody please send me a screenshot
of what?
Of that Hugo with like the cigarette in his throat.
It was kind of like
my Discord profile picture.
It's kind of like this. It was like hold on. It's like, where did the socket wrench go? And it's like
he swallowed it.
It's like
I'm gonna throw up.
That's kind of what happened. I don't know why. Anyway. All right. This is the Ella's like starting to like orbit her chair now, which is like is a sign of like total Ella collapse. Turn on
I'm crying so much. Like just the tears are like
Okay. All right. Bro had the Adam's apple, right? All right, so this is a drawing that I did for Jacoby. Oh, I'm sorry if it looks kind of weird on the screen. It's because if it looks all screwed up, it's the what's it called? Halftone. I can't. At least it looks kind of weird online, but anyway. So there's Hugo and Marco welcoming in Jacoby. So, are you good? Are you good, Ella? Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah. So good. It's so awesome.
All right. Now we've reached the big moment. So thank you, Jacoby, for the chance to do the OC feature of Joey, who we just absolutely love on here. And let me take this off, and we'll get one more shot here. Whoever's socket wrench that is, you will get it back. I promise. I don't know if you'll want it, but you'll get it back. And then I need to, but I would love to finish this one because this is. I'd love to finish this one for you, Jacoby, because this is a great one. You will get it back, I promise. Wait a little bit. Okay. let me get Cam's stuff set up. Cam, are you ready? Cam's ready, right? All right. There I see Cam. All right, let me get Cam's direction here. And we're gonna do Cam some justice with a proper official PFP. Where is it? Cam's PFP. Okay. Let me just read. He gave me some details. Let me read them. I'm not gonna read them out loud. In case they're.
I think I need therapy.
Okay. 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 We're in the... Okay, got it. All right, Cam. I got it. Now, Cam, you can tell me you want me to change things on it, okay? Like, I'll start it. I'm going to start it. I don't know if we'll finish it on the live stream, but I'll start it because it's getting late. So I'll start it, and then I'll let you, like, you and I can talk separately, and I'll finish it for you. Okay? All right, let's do it.
This is to kind of, like, represent Cam, right? Like, so this is, like... Yeah. So this is not like an OC. This is, like, Cam. Yeah.
This is Cam. Like I said, this is Cam's face reveal. So, I know, like, so Cam, you know, obviously I know what Cam looks like, so we're going to reflect Cam in this. All right. I think I'm right. Hold on, let me think here.
I'm not going to put a time limit. You have to stop yourself.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to do as much as I can, and then I will keep working on it separately. I'll tell you what, let me get me some food, and that way that can be the time limit. But we got to make sure Cam is taken care of.
Your therapist canceled your appointment tonight? Oh, well, you can hang out with us. We're the therapy you need.
Who's that?
Corn. Just listen to me laugh. That's therapy enough. Laugh and cough and spit.
Okay, let's do it. Now I'm nervous. I want to make something good for Cam. How about a profile? What if I did a profile?
Ooh, a profile. Cam, what do you think about that?
What do you think, Cam? If you don't like it, I will do something else for you.
A profile means to the side, by the way, in like artist terms. So like, just the side, just like the side of the face.
I'm gonna start as a profile. If you don't like it, I'll change it. Like a Canadian zapwing overtaking its... I don't know what... I don't know that one. I don't know what that one...
Cam says, a profile sounds good.
Okay.
No, Maple, that's a character from an anime. And this one on YouTube is Marco. That would be funny if Cam was Marco. We just hire Marco. Cam is Marco.
Cam was like immediately like Marco fan, and Buddy we were wanting to make sure Cam got his own representation.
The murder mystery starts with the mouse and the fondue and ends with Cam was Marco all along.
That's Ella's next commission. Mouse in the fondue. Help! I found a mouse in the fondue at a. I'm trying to do a light novel title.
Yeah, yeah. Help! I got turned into a mouse and ended up starting a fondue pool party, and then I got caught by Gordon Ramsay.
Shut it down! Shut it all down! So Cam has brown hair and. It's kind of like, it's kind of like, kind of long, like kind of like medium long. Where is it in a partial like man bun?
Given a novel title to Ratatouille, that's funny. I love that movie.
Ratatouille is a good movie.
I like food-based movies. I'm like a big chef fan. Like I think in another life I must have been a chef or something.
You would make a great chef. You'd be like.
Thank you.
I think you'd make a really great chef. At least you'd make really good baked potatoes. I know that.
That's all I could do. They're like, do something new. I'm like, all I could do is stick potatoes in the oven.
Cam is a Starbucks hipster. Cam is a gentle giant. He's got kind of like this here. Like he's got kind of like he's part of the chin hair. He's probably like the Duke of the chin hair brigade, right? Because he's got like legit chin hair.
Oh.
Right. So he's the
I didn't
one that
think about that.
all the chin hair characters, like they all aspire to have Cam.
They all aspire. Yeah.
It's not that like fake Kazuo shit where it's like, oh sorry, stuff where it's like where it's like, you know, oh, it's like these like three hairs that stick out. The crimson chin. The chin duke. Okay, that's going up. That's going up. We're gonna put the chin duke. Didn't you play rugby, Cam? I think Cam had mentioned he played rugby in high school. Can't remember if that was your sport. I collected birds.
Cam's too cool for us.
How accurate? How's this looking? I think this is pretty accurate to you so far.
With these like lines, these like structure lines that you still have, it looks like Cam's like a cyborg.
Oh.
This is as close as you're gonna get to the face reveal. Cam is shy.
Cam is very. Cam is shy, so that was the one. That was the one like thing that like his one when he came to work for me. He was like, I can't go on. I just don't want to go on camera. I was like, okay, totally respect that.
I'm talking with Yasuno, I know you're watching. I'm talking to Yasuno right now, and they're like, you know, can have like a little thought bubble.
Yeah.
It just says trash birds.
we gotta give. I felt like if this is gonna be Cam's like, we gotta capture his like stoic, gentle strength. You know?
Yeah.
That we know that he's like watching over the server and he's like, hey, settle down. Okay, let me see if I can get the hair right. Let me see if I can get this right. Oh, we got to get the earring in there. Okay. I'm going to try to get this hair right. Let's get the earring in here. It's not a Taurus. He was just decorative.
Cam as Marco confirmed.
Marco gets recast. It's like super important when you have like any sort of organization or team, to get people who like really work really well together and jive with each other. And I'm so lucky to have Cam and Ella because we just work so well together. Right, we do.
Nothing. I'm just happy.
You had a man bun? We actually, in one of our art classes, I drew Ragnarok's hair for him. And I was like, "Oh, your hair looks so cool." It's like, "Oh, let's draw it," and whatever. He's like, "Oh, I just woke up like this." I was like, "Oh, you're one of those people
Oh yeah,
who
I
could
can
just wake
never.
up and look amazing."
Uh-huh. That's the best. I think the best genes are like really good hair and like fast metabolism, you
Right.
know?
Well, I think it looks like you. I mean, don't you think? I think it looks just like him.
Yeah, I agree. You always draw people so well, you know? I don't think Cam is too cool for you to be friends with.
Who said that?
Ruben.
No, Cam is awesome. He's the server's big brother. I'm not making it look a little too crazy. You know, I don't know if I have that, Ragnar. I don't think I have that drawing anymore. I'll have to redo it for you. I thought you hated it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna. I would have saved it. I didn't know you liked it.
You'd get a whole family portrait from RC? Or
A
like from
family
somebody
portrait?
else?
Like, from this goober? Hold on, let me shut these.
No, I just like it's so highbrow, you know? Oh, Mal, I like thinking of you as Zach though. Not that you can't be yourself. I would be like, "Oh, I can't like call you your OC anymore." You would from RC? Oh, that's sweet. I like that.
Okay, black denim jacket. So we got to put a. You want a jacket on this, right? Cam means business.
I like your grumpy professor aesthetic, Moose. I actually think that's really cool.
Cam, are you happy? I like when there's like the little hairs back here that kind of like fall back from. Those are my kind of like favorite details. Is whenever you have like hair that's like pulled up or something, and then there's like little strands everywhere.
I think that your favorite thing to draw is hair. I think that we just have
I
to.
do. I do. I love drawing hair. Oh, Cam likes it. Okay, you're not just saying that. I'll throw it away. And, oh, I'm gonna throw it away. He doesn't like it. He's lying. This is gonna look really good when it's cleaned up. A proper server. Okay, good. I'm getting alerts that Cam is very pleased. All right, there we go. What? Where'd it go? Oh, my screen like exploded. Okay, wait. Sorry.
Stop. I cannot laugh. If I laugh anymore tonight, my laugh box is gonna dry up.
That was good. All right. So what do you think? I think this is it, huh?
It looks great.
I will finish it up and we'll make it a proper PFP for the server. And now you guys have seen the official Cam reveal. Now you know what Cam looks like. And I think it's turned out pretty good. Anyways. Ella, this was a lot of fun tonight.
This was a lot of fun.
So
It was an experiment success, I think.
It was. This was a great experiment. I absolutely loved the opportunity. Some of my favorite pieces came out tonight. Like when I get to do stuff like, oh God, I can't wait to like, now that I get to focus on the manga now, I'm really excited because I can like draw like this.
I hope that you guys liked it too.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a great time.
I hope that you had fun.
So we're going to do more of these. These are going to be a lot of fun. When's our next live? So tomorrow, I look so red. Do I look so red? I'm not this red. It's something with the camera. I'm not like red right now. I don't know why I look so like red. Tomorrow is the knighting ceremony. Ella will post some info on that. But we'll call it the knight. It's not the. It's like the canonization
ceremony. Yeah.
Canonization ceremony. I hope you guys will come. It'll be in the Discord server, and you know it's gonna be really awesome. We have a bunch of OCs to canonize, and we're so excited about it. If you're interested in getting canonization, we have different options. You can hit up Ella or Cam, and they can help you out.
Yeah, and, we're just gonna do one batch, not all of them. There's too many.
Yeah, there's.
So we're just gonna do the first batch.
That's right.
So I'll reach out to you and I'll let you know when we're doing it if your character is being canonized. So that way you can confirm that you'll be there. We want you there. Like we're not going to do it without you there. So we want to make sure that you're there.
You have to be there. You have to be there because like you don't want to miss that, right? So.
Yeah, it'll like probably be about the same time.
It's like showing up to
5:30.
Like, it's like showing up, like not showing up to your kid's graduation or something. Like
right.
Like,
yeah, you got to be there.
Not want that. So, anyways, thank you so much, all of you, for backing these sketches for me to do. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. It was quite a treat for me to be able to do that. Ella, thank you for setting everything up. I appreciate it. Cam, thank you. Congratulations on your PFP. We're gonna make it nice and so that you can get it on the server. Last call tomorrow is last call for commissions. For my commissions, if you want RC commissions, so hit up Ella if you want a commission. Because I'm going to close them for quite some time, and then they'll only be inquiry only. And so, Mal, keep an eye out because tonight Zach is being delivered to you. So I'm really excited. I think you're really going to like him. And yeah, everyone have a great night, and we will talk to you later. Good night.